We are live! And last time you returned to Meatfro's victorious with the Ultros. First she read your future, and you have set a course. Under loud cheer and a completely resupplied Ultros, you launch away out of Mifros again. Or before you do that, does anyone want to buy anything in Mifros?
Yes. I gotta buy spell supplies, paper for spells.
So you want to buy a new spell book?
No. Not a whole new spell book. You still have to have. It's weird. You have to have paper and ink for spells.
Yeah,
but you're not.
That automatically applies with like the gold that you have. That like the
Oh.
gold you have automatically converts that to.
I buy a few rations.
It's just you in one spell book can only have. You do know that the Ultros is completely full of rations.
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't need.
You have like if you ate all the rations on the Ultros, you'd die.
We got rations for days.
Like
okay.
Food is not important anymore.
I'm going to buy 1,000 gold worth of spell components because I know I have some high level spell components. I just don't know. Hold on, let me look.
Keeps track of the food in the game.
Oh, never mind. I don't need it. Yeah, I'm cool. Can you think of anything, Monkey?
You took scrying, right?
Yeah, I took scrying.
You needed crystal worth 1,000 gold for that one, I believe.
Okay, then thank you. Then I was right.
That's the only one I can think of out of the top of my head.
Yes. I'm gonna take scrying.
I can't really think of anything.
Potions. Can we buy potions?
Normal healing potions, yes.
Yeah, we need to buy a bunch of those. I'm gonna say about 10 would be 1,000, right? No, it wouldn't be 1,000.
10 would be 500.
Oh.
I am going to buy
I'll buy 9.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'll buy 5.
Because if I buy 9, then I'll have 10.
Oh.
Because I still have 1. So.
I think I use up all of mine to save people.
Yeah.
So no, I'm gonna buy 10. And give everyone in the party who doesn't like Iris, Honora.
They bought their own already.
Oh, yeah. Okay then. I'm gonna just have 10 too much. No, 10's good. Yeah, 10 potions. I'm cool with that. All right.
Here we take like 2 to 3 out with us every time we leave.
Antidote. I'm buying antidote.
Oh, that's also good. How much is 9 healing potions?
450.
450.
Antidote. They don't have anything that cures disease, right?
Nope.
But yeah, antidote. Yeah, you might want antidote around somebody who's poisonous. So
antidote doesn't exist. You mean antitoxin?
Antitoxin, yes.
I got protection from poison as a spell.
Yeah, but you gotta cast the spell and have it prepared.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the spells I have. For I am a ranger.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't have a whole lot of great spells to choose from.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy like 3. antitoxin.
To be fair, I probably could have picked better spells when I was picking them, but oh well.
If you
Uh-huh.
level up, you can replace one.
Yeah. I can never remember which ones I'm getting from my racial ability, though.
Yeah, your racial ability skills are great.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right.
Um,
And as you all set upon the Ultros, and Honora sets it up towards the constellation of the Warrior, the Island of Exiles. As the Ultros leaves the harbor of Mifros again, with its ghost crew, and you on top of it, the harbor is full. People are cheering your names. Dragonlords, Cloaked Hero, the Princess, the Amazonian! As you follow the constellation of the Warrior, where is that one? Here. As it will take 3 days to travel there. Alright. As you travel for those 3 days, during the night, something happens that you did not expect.
No.
Gave you a bit. It gave you a shock when it happened, although nothing drastically has happened yet, as it appears. But Estor's ghost appears on the front of the ship again. Doesn't say anything. He just stares at the grand sea as the Ultros is sailing through the night.
I will go up to talk to him if that's possible.
Yes, you may.
I will stay close by with my weapons ready. But I will keep enough distance that I'm not eavesdropping.
So,
Taking care of the two horses.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
so I thought we had dispatched with you.
Leferia, you have for a while. Leferia and Kyra have bound my spirit to this ship forever. For as long as it exists, I exist here. Do not worry, I cannot harm you right now.
Yeah, you've done enough harm. I've got a few questions to ask you.
Go ahead.
So were you in this relationship with Kyra when you were bargaining for me?
He nods.
And did Kyra know about it?
He nods.
Was she okay with it?
I do not know.
So how did it come about that your arrangement happened?
Kyra and I have been partners for a very long time. Xander introduced us when I rode her into the sky. With her lovely singing voice, I was never happier. But when the enemy of old came and we had to flee our homeland and come to Talia to make a new home, I saw what needed to be done here. And I had to convince Kyra that she needed to help me. I spoke to the great tree of Tylea, and land did not have enough resources to save us and the natives. So I had to choose us. And that is where I needed power for. Power that none could stop me.
So, I'm going to ask a question. Because I knew of your reputation before you decided on your war against everything. And this is not meant to be sarcastic or demeaning or anything, but I'm absolutely serious. What did Kyra see in you? You were arrogant. You were, I don't want to say mean-spirited, but this is even before you talked to the tree, from what I heard. You were arrogant, you were brash, you were... Maybe that's what she saw. But you didn't seem very, from what I was told, and what I remember of you, before the incident, you didn't seem very likable.
That is your opinion, and you are free to hold it. I am just happy that back then she did see something in me.
Yes, you were a lucky man a long time ago. And you squandered it.
I tried to save it.
I think you asked the wrong question.
If it wasn't for me, 500 years ago, the Titans would have already won the war.
I don't actually agree with that. Anyway, I think you asked the wrong question and got the right answer.
Do you think that any of the other dragonlords had the sheer willpower to completely destroy the Geigen Empire? They would have slaughtered us. Xandar tried to be diplomatic with them. They put him in a trap. I saved his life before they could kill him. Adonis tried to seduce the higher ladies of the Geigens with his good looks, just to make a friendly alliance. They trapped him. I had to break him out. Jason hides everywhere and nobody knows where he is. And he is a complete enigma on his planning. Your cousin, Rizan. She tried to, when the war started, she just wanted to brute force it. We could have never won it with our normal troops and our dragons. I had to make the plans to actually make sure that we would win the war. No. I see many of the other dragon lords as friends and allies of war, and we have bonded together, but none of them had the fortitude and the willpower to make us win. War is not a thing where your moral compass can save you. Being nice when your enemy tries to slaughter you, shink ships with little babies on them. When you're fleeing from your homeland and trying to find a new land, and the only thing you come across is more enemies. Yes, I made horrible decisions, and some would say I'm a monster. But I would gladly be the devil if that meant my people would live.
Okay. Out of character. Would I know if he's just being braggadocious, or would the facts back him up?
He's definitely not lying. You might see it in a different context. But the things he said about the other dragon lords, like, yeah, that sums them up pretty well. And those were mistakes that they could definitely have made.
But he doesn't know if they would have made them.
Yeah, you don't like you knowing those people personally. Those all sound like mistakes that they could have definitely made. So it is not unbelievable. Did they actually do that, or is Estor now just lying out of his shits? You don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll leave you to your contemplation. Oh, by the way, I was speaking very lowly. I'm sure Estor at the end was talking very loudly, but I was speaking very lowly, so not to be heard. Because, yeah, Kyra's business is Kyra's business. The only thing it was, I was slightly involved. So, yeah, Xenon was speaking very...
See that cluster of stars to the south?
Is this him speaking?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's the warrior, which the people of Mithros call Pythor, the god of conquest. In this case, his conquest is in the bedroom rather than on the battlefield. One night he is said to have entertained 5 beautiful sisters, one after the other, and then all of them at once. Tales of this legendary deed reach the ears of the green dragon Hexia, a former lover that Pythor had abandoned. Fueled by her jealousy, Hexia captured the sisters, turned them to stone, and placed the statues on her island as a warning of what would happen to any of Pythor's future conquests. Each of the stars is one of the sisters, a reminder of Hexia's jealousy. Even so, Pythor still seeks out new romantic conquests. Perhaps he seeks to add new stars to this constellation.
I got a question for you. You wouldn't happen to know where the island where the Hexia resides, since you're providing information.
You'll find it on the Island of the Dragon, on the constellation of the Dragon.
Thank you very much.
Seeing as my attempt to come back and become a dragonlord has failed, my only hope for the savior of the settler races is you and your ally Sinon. For now, as my great-great-grandsire, you've met him, is fairly disappointing.
Oh no, he reminds me a lot of you. Again, fairly disappointing. But he is actually a bigger ass than you, which is quite amazing.
Actually get a little laugh out of Estor.
And he is... I don't know if it's a curse or just time repeating itself or destiny, but he is continuing your little love triangle in his own special way. Except his concubine is not nearly as ethical as I am. And that's saying a lot. And I walk away at this point. As I pass Everine, I am very quiet, but I stop and then look over to Iris and tell her to come over. And
She walks over.
it's like, so this part, I want to have a conversation, but out of character, I need to. Thank you. Out of character, I need to know a couple of things. Could I recreate Dexter? Everything Dexter did was permanent, right?
I don't don't understand the question.
So, remember Dexter told me exactly how guns and gunpowder work and how to make it.
Yeah.
Could I possibly make a large quantity of gunpowder?
Not within the
Or
60 days time limit.
what? No. We have sending now. That's why I'm saying I could send to Mitros and have the doctor or someone else like Valis have people prepare it or have Vulcan prepare it. Would that be possible then?
Maybe, but the chances of them being able to create it in that 60 day the time limit is very small.
It takes that long to create
The first time, at least.
Oh.
They have to experiment. Like, yeah, you can tell them how to do it. It's not it still doesn't mean they're gonna do it right the first time.
You gotta
Or the
experiment.
20th time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many attempts do you think it actually took to actually build the first proper gun?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know dynamite was by accident.
Yeah, there you have it. But then they still had to experiment.
Because I suddenly had the idea how to very quickly end one of those bases.
It ain't happening.
No, he said it might or might not be done within 60 days.
I don't believe it.
So I will go over and talk to you, Iris, Anora, and Folon about this particular idea. And should we try it? Or should we just...
When you come over, I'm just gonna be like, is he gonna be a problem for us?
Not for any of you.
Okay. Great to have a cryptic answer when there's a dude that tried to kill us on our ship, but okay.
He is not going to...
bad-eyes him, like...
He is not going to be a physical problem.
He wasn't the first time either.
Yes.
He was a very big mental problem, says Honora.
Yeah.
That is what I meant by he's not going to be a problem for the rest of you. He is still a great big mental problem for me.
Have you ever had your body taken over?
Yes. Didn't it get taken over once?
Not in the game.
Not in game, no.
Oh, never mind then. I don't remember. I've been around a long time. Possibly.
I've had it happen 4 days ago by him.
Yeah, that's a violation. But no, he's bound to this ship. There's nothing we can do. I can't banish him away like the others because he is permanently bound to this ship.
Right.
So he is not going to be an issue. Plus, I think he just wants to see if our particular methods are going to work, or if we have to become as brutal as him. I don't think we'll have to be as brutal as him. I'm hoping. But, yeah. So, about that black powder, or smokeless powder, I don't know what he called it, but do you think we should at least try? Or... I mean...
Honora says, well, if we try and fail, we have wasted a lot of resources on an uncertainty.
Well, that's this whole mission, isn't it?
Quite dangerous.
That's the whole point. Okay. Well, it was a thought. It was a thought. I was thinking about building a giant statue to Lyria or what's the other guy? Sidon. And impregnating it with the gunpowder.
Oh, something like an Arisian horse.
Yes. Okay, out of character, I was hoping I was the first one who thought of that idea. I was hoping that there was no Arisian horse.
Of course, there's an Arisian horse.
It was during the second Arisian War when they used that trick. They almost sacked Mithros, but my father came from Astoria as fast as he could with his own army to reinforce and help Mithros, and that is how we won that Arisian War.
Yes, it's much like an Arisian horse. Remember, what I was asking was out of character. But yeah, it's like, you're correct. It was much like an Arisian horse, but I was going to cater to their egos.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it might not have worked if they knew about the Arisian horse story.
Yeah.
It would have been cool if it was Xenon's statue, though. That would have been cool. Anyway, well, if any of you think of any ideas, I'm going to go talk to Versi.
Versi's not on the boot, just on the little one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The little one is Versi. No, I'm not actually talking to her in game. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Xenon is kind of in ennui would be the word. They are having a lot of they, she, whatever are having a lot of ennui right now. It's palpable. Like very popular.
I'm just going to be keeping an eye on our new old guest.
As for where you're traveling to, that's about here. So this as you travel further, as the 3 days go by, so you're now on 42 days in game.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 57 days before the Oath of Peace is over.
Right.
As we arrive at the Island of Exiles. You can see the island isn't too big, as the Ultros lands here at the harbor. And one thing that you can see as you already are at the harbor, is that on the beach there are a large amounts of orc corpses and Gigan corpses.
Are they fresh?
Mixture of multiple things. Some look very fresh, some look like they've been there a couple of days.
So they're having problems.
It would appear so.
I would like to check the bodies. See sort of how they died.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
22.
Alright. It is a combination of spear strikes and arrow strikes. And what you notice is that, while the arrow strikes are limited, they are very precise. With your Amazon training, you conclude that whoever did these shots is a master archer.
We got a master archer.
Yeah.
Keep your eye out for arrows flying at your face.
This is not a big island. Where are all these people coming from? And why are they fighting?
Mm. Yeah.
Everine, I'm gonna need you to take more of a front-facing position and make a few decisions. I'm not in a good place right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm. Yeah.
So right now you're here on the beach.
The beach.
Son of a beach.
Well, I guess we head inland.
As you go over the path, you see that there are more orcs and Geigen corpses along the way, and that a large amounts of traps have triggered along the way.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna be keeping my eyes out for some traps as we move.
Alright, go ahead, make an investigation check.
Oh yay! I'm
Should I?
so great at that. Looks like all the traps have been triggered.
We still have to roll if it's a good day or a bad day.
It is a bad day. I got a 1.
So as you look, it's definitely a bad day. As you fall into a trap pit, you fall into a trap pit. As you take 2 falling damage.
Ow.
Maybe I should try to look for some traps.
Maybe. I gotta try and get out of here.
Honora goes on
Can't
one
fly today.
and holds out her hand.
I get up and I just jump for it as like lazily as possible. I just
Come on,
grab
Everine,
that.
you gotta help me a little bit with that. You gotta help me a little bit with this. I'm trying to help you here.
Right, yeah. I'll try. I just try a bit harder. I climb out. I just flop on the floor. Like, what is the point of wings?
Oh my god. Everine, I'm going to cast fly on ya.
I
Do you want
to swim in the air?
It's not swimming in it. Okay, you know what? I learned something new. I want to see if it works. I will to telekinesis her out of the pit.
She's already out the pit.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I flopped on the floor and was like, why do I even have wings? They don't even work most of the time.
And the great part is, I just made Everine the team leader.
Yeah.
I'll just pick I'm not wasting any spells. I'll just pick Everine up and push it like, go ahead, fearless leader.
Okay.
You're not the only one having a bad day.
Okay. Keep your eyes out for traps. I'm pretty certain they've all been triggered.
May I look for traps?
Yes, go ahead. Make a
investigation, you said. I pushed the button. God damn it.
There it comes.
Slow connection.
Natural 1!
Oh, that wait time.
It's still a 10. Wait, do we automatically fail with a natural 1? Because I thought it was a skill. Oh, okay.
And a 10 would still also be a failure, so...
Yeah,
but it's not as bad as the natural 1.
As you look for traps, and you're like, yes, there is one of another trap pit. And you point at it, and you take one step forward, and you go, ah, fuck! My foot! As you stepped into a bear trap. As you take 8 piercing damage. As that thing is still stuck on your foot.
Honora, could you help me get this? Actually, I am
Give me a
strong.
sec.
I am strong. Let me try first.
Should I help you?
Yeah, in a moment. Let's see if this works.
You break the bear trap.
Xenon is there's a certain amount of sadness and anger there, and you have a feeling that a lot of things are going to get broken.
I just, I just slapped my shoulder. It's like, so far, so terrible. Onward.
As you progress forward, you see a. Let me see. How do I do this properly? Like this.
I'm just hoping this is not another day where it's just nothing but 1s and 20s. I can't take that. Because I've always get all the 1s.
You encounter a woman walking about very carefully on the road as she's putting markings on the corpses after she put silver coins on the eyes.
Oh, yeah. We would have been doing that.
This amount of this large amounts of corpses? Like, this is a bloody army assault.
Oh, never mind. But this is a really small island, you said, right?
Yeah, it's not big, but there's just lots of corpses on the ground.
Okay. It's like, we take it you're from the winning side, so we come in peace?
She looks up.
Wait, no, I would. Nah, Xenon wouldn't have said nothing yet. He's looking at Everine.
Right. You seem to have been in a war recently.
War's not over.
Ah.
She looks at your party. But King Augustus's help is not necessary here. The exiles stand on their own. As you see her looking at Poseidon.
We're not with that guy. That guy's a tool.
As a matter of fact, we're looking for help.
Yeah.
But you have a dragon. Did you betray King Augustus? As you see her stand in you see her put her hand on a dagger.
No, we didn't betray King Augustus. We are the Queen's dragon. Right? We won the competition. Well, Everine, she would have won it. I won the competition, but technically Everine won it, and the Queen got to have her own dragon riders, and that's us. Also, I'm one of the original dragonlords, so me having a dragon is not that weird, or being around them.
She looks utterly confused.
I told you, I'm playing my character like seriously having a mental breakdown.
No, still doesn't mean that she's not confused.
Do I notice this confusion? Is that easy to? It's like
it is that noticeable that she's very confused with.
We are the king. We are the Queen's dragon riders. There are two dragon lords. There are two sets. King Augustus has some, and the Queen now has some. We're the Queens.
She nods, and
we are looking for help for Mitros, not necessarily help for King Augustus.
She removes her hand from her dagger. Well, then you have come to the wrong place, as we are in quite a bit of a predicament.
Of course you are.
Help.
Depends, that would be on the judgment of King Stravos. I'm just here for now to make sure that we don't have to deal with specters coming back to attack us a second time.
Mm. Yeah. That wouldn't be good.
King who?
King Stravos, the king of the Island of Exiles.
Oh.
He's the one attacking?
No,
Oh.
he is our king. He's
Yeah.
the one trying to defend us.
He's the king of the exiles, which means he's the guy we're here to talk to. Yeah. We...
You want to talk to King Stravos? Then you can follow me in a couple of minutes. I'm almost done.
Okay. I'd rather follow you. I mean, I'm pretty certain all the traps have been set off at this point, but we keep falling into them every time I say that, so I'm gonna stop saying it.
Go ahead, make an investigation check, Everine. As you said. and, like,
50.
and now you're like, as you said that mid-sentence, you like stop with your foot and you're like, you almost stepped into a caltrop.
I'm bad at this.
Aren't you like specifically trained for this?
Yeah, trained for hunting.
Yeah, but
Trained to
hunters
set
deal
up
with.
traps, not to avoid them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh. Also, it's a bad day.
Yes, it is. Okay. We'll follow your lead, milady.
Give me one. Can you help me with this Geigen? There's someone underneath it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
pull off the Geigen off of the person underneath the Geigen so she can put the 2 silver coins on it.
And what's your name and occupation?
Idlia. Let's see.
I think we've been rude enough. It is a pleasure to meet you, Ilya. Sorry, stuff has happened and we're a little out of sorts. I'm Xenon. This is Everine, Adora, Phalon, Iris. Did I miss anybody?
I am Poseidon. This is
Poseidon.
Roland.
Oh yeah, we got it. Oh, and Versi.
Hi.
The mini
I'm Idia.
oracle.
I used to be a politician in Mithros, but I have been charged to live the rest of my days here on this Island of Exiles.
Let me guess. You said something that was correct and true to King Augustus.
I certainly did.
But you're still loyal to him?
No, this island functions as a prison colony.
What?
Or it
No.
used to.
Well, no. The reason I was asking is because you said, "Did you betray King Augustus?" and you started pulling out your knife.
I thought she was pulling out the knife because she thought we were with King Augustus.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
It's an easy thing to get mixed up. Are we about to be stabbed because someone thinks we're with an asshole, or because we betrayed the asshole? Which we didn't do. Wow.
This time, well, it sorta did.
We do very much enjoy pissing him off, though.
Yeah, that does kind of make my day.
Kind of become a group
actually,
hobby.
Actually, 1 second. Oh, this is so fucked. 1 second. When you say that. 5E. How long does this take? Oh, it takes 10 minutes. It's like, yeah, oh, there's something I need to do later. Speaking of pissing people off. Okay, let's go. We'll assist you and then we can carry on, I guess. So yeah, so if she knows our reputations,
She does
she's
not.
gonna be.
This is
Oh
the
yeah.
Island of Exiles.
No. What I'm trying to explain is kind of to the audience who. So if she knows our reputations, or anybody knows our reputations, they would be weirded out by me and Everine right now. It's just like, aren't you two great heroes? Like,
Eh.
meh.
The world is terrible. Everything sucks. Let's go kill the Titan.
Uh-huh. Also, later on, we need to have an RP conversation between me and Versi to see like what she would say to try to cheer me up, or what she thinks about the whole situation. But that's later. Right now, we're going to meet the king, and now I'm back in character. Okay.
Yeah.
We're off to see the king, the wonderful king of exiles.
As you travel to the village of exiles. Yeah, enter the village here. You hear shouting from afar from the people guarding it. Dragon! Dragon!
Yeah, that'd be my reaction too.
I just look at Everine. It's just like, not worth it. Not worth it.
As you enter the village, a bunch of guards who are look very scared, accompanied by one man. Ilya, have you brought us dragonlords to help us with our problem? You know the Island of Exile stands alone. We do not accept King Augustus's help.
For the second time today, we are dragonlords. We are not with King Augustus, and we need your help.
Well, if you truly are dragonlords, you would not need our help. But
That's not true.
I, as a future king of the Island of Exiles, would gladly give you help if you help us solve this problem that we have here.
Where is the actual king?
Our king is on his tower, practicing his aim.
Well, we would like to speak to him, and then we will be more than happy to see if we can help with your issue. What is the issue, just so that we know?
There are 2 Gigan ships constantly trying to target us, killing our men, capturing our women and children, putting them back on the ships, and we have to fend off attacks constantly from them.
Wait,
this has been going on. We've been under siege for bloody more than a month.
Okay, could you repeat? Like, you don't have to do it in character, but could you repeat what you just said?
We are under attack from Gigan and orcs.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I've been going on for months.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The real life Tarek has a migraine, but it's not going to go away, so I might as well play. But I'm having a little bit of trouble focusing. So sorry.
Wait.
Or keeping the plot.
Wait. Why are they kidnapping the women? Shouldn't the women be defending the men?
Not everyone's an Amazon.
No.
She's an
Okay.
Amazon. She thinks different. Also,
Probably why you're
women that
losing.
yeah, well, I actually kind of agree. Women and men are equals, and the women shouldn't necessarily just not be doing nothing. Okay, so they're taking your women and also the children, or just the women?
Both.
Okay, that's not good. We should probably do some sorting out. But first, let's talk to the king. And if he can shoot a fucking ball from an arrow from there to where we were when we landed, we are very lucky that he must have seen us land and realized that we weren't trouble.
Hmm.
Well, no, we are trouble, but not trouble for. Anyway, we would like to speak to the king. I'll let Everine do the talking. That was like me talking to myself. It's like, I'll let Everine do the talking. Oh, so what are Honora and Iris thinking at this point?
Probably having a bad day because we're both
they're
having
just looking at each other like he's not having a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been like this for 3 days.
Folan also thinks of it like this, like he needs some time to process.
Yeah, like I've been like this.
These other party members are like,
it's like we do not know how to help with this.
We do not have a therapy license.
Life.
Uh-huh.
As you guys approach, Your Majesty! Your Majesty! We have the visitors! The dragonlord! One of the dragonlords is here!
Oh, wait, before that part happens. How old was the young man who was speaking to me?
Tyrone?
Is his name Tyrone?
Yeah. Looks like this.
I'm sorry.
Young man.
Hold on, I'm not in. Give me a second, because I was looking. That is not a young man.
That's not a young man. No, I showed you Twitter.
And he's the future king of.
Wants to be the future king. And just to tell you, King Stravos, as you can see him on his tower, looks like this.
Well, the only way he's becoming a future king is killing Stravos. So I look at Tyrone. It's like, Tyrone, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what your life experiences were or are, but as someone who is over 700 years old, I can tell you that everyone needs help. And if someone tells you that they don't and they can do anything and everything by themselves, run the other way quickly, because that person is a dumbass who's going to get you killed. We're dragonlords. We don't need help. What the fuck are you talking about, man? And then we start walking to the key. And I say this loudly. You don't need that. There's a difference between being competent and being wise.
True.
Let's go see the king.
Your
Actually,
Majesty, the dragonlord is here, or a dragonlord is here. You see the king make a wait sign as he's drawing his bow to the east, and he fires a shot.
Can we even see what he's shooting at?
Everine can. You cannot.
Oh. What's he shooting at?
He shot a orc that was hiding and scouting out the area.
Oh. Good shot, King.
He nods and goes down the stairs real quick and then lands and then walks towards you guys. Greetings, dragonlords. Or dragonlord.
Dragon Lords.
We're
I'm
working
sorry,
on
I
your
only saw
dragons.
one dragon.
We're all
Oh.
Dragon Lords. We're going to get our dragons. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Apparently.
Everine. I apologize.
No, it's fine. It's just, yeah.
I shouldn't be talking.
So basically, we've been prophesized to be dragon lords, and we're working on it.
Yeah, but she's also a Centaur Lord.
At the moment, yeah. That was interesting. Got to deal with that.
How did you manage that? That is truly impressive. They don't seem to be written that much.
Oh, I don't write him. It was a deal of convenience. He's really tough. Beat me in a fight, but I held my own enough to earn his respect. And then he was like, if you don't do this deal, I'll turn into a scorpion and probably kill people. It's a thing. Anyway. Yeah. We also had a prophecy that the King of Exiles may also be one of us soon to be dragon lords. And so we were kind of coming here to recruit you.
I hold
am
up my.
honored by this offer, but I have a responsibility as a king and as a leader. The people chose me here. That right now we have another problem that needs to be solved before I can do anything else. And
Wow.
many more problems. And as king, I cannot abandon my people here.
As a potential ally, we would like to offer our aid. Do not be fooled by the fact that we're both very depressed right now.
Honora, like, at this point, like, face palms, and she steps off of Poseidon and says, out of the way, you two.
Okay. This is
She
Princess Honora.
She walks over to King Stravos. I am Princess Honora of Astoria, and I would like to know more of your plight in the what is going on exactly. It is simple. We are being attacked by two ships of Gigans, led by Captain Statis and his lieutenants Dimitros and Alcanis. They keep trying to attack us, kidnap our women and children. We have 30 dead men already and 60 wounded. Whereas the rest of the people not able to fight are hiding in my palace right now. And we've been stalling with traps that we've set on the island. And it is going horribly wrong as we are losing this war of attrition.
Traps are brilliantly hidden, by the way.
Question: how do they have this many people? We are way out here.
What Mithros has done is that this is a prison colony, and it occasionally on the mark dumps new prisoners here. Most of them all enemies of King Augustus.
Out of character, I thought like it was really hard to get any place by ship now.
Yes, that's correct.
Like you can't really get like beyond a mile or two from.
That is correct.
So we took 3 days.
Yes, that
just
is
to go
correct.
up. We could have literally just
No, you
sailed.
did not.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But somehow
You
the
could not.
Geigans are sailing.
The Geigans are worshippers of Sidon. Who controls the storms? Sidon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I get it now. Tara gets it. Tara gets it
Yeah.
now. Uh,
Yes.
I believe Xenon would have already gotten it, but it's like, wait, this doesn't work.
Sidon, the Titan of storms. The
Yep,
Geigans, his favorite sons.
Mm.
yeah, that would explain that.
Yeah.
Aren't the Geigans giants?
Yes,
Yes.
Aren't they the one-eyed giants who are way too strong?
with 6 hands or 6 arms.
Mm.
Why?
That's
Okay,
gonna be
so
an
this is a question that I wouldn't ask out loud.
Mm.
Why? But I'm trying to figure out, Xenon. Why would they be taking the women and children?
Slaves.
Okay.
Makes perfect sense to me. The women are clearly the superior ones.
No. So Xenon was trying to figure it out because he was worried that they were trying to do things and procreate,
Yeah.
That does
which
not
would be
work like
very
that.
Yeah.
like, yeah. That's why I said Xenon would know this question. That's why I was asking it out of character. Okay, back to.
Mostly slaves that are more easy to control.
Mm.
Yeah, slaves. I don't really like slaves.
That
What
feels
side
wrong.
of tactics have you tried to use to try and stop this, says Honora to King Stravos?
Hmm.
None. Or the only thing we've done is build defenses, put traps on the islands, and then do that. My men are not well trained enough to attack a ship, or we're not well equipped enough to go on the offensive. We can only dig ourselves in, put ourselves in trenches, and kill as many of them as they come in spades at us.
Oh.
The problem is, as he talks a bit softer, one of my leaders is a traitor.
Would his name be Tyrone?
I do not know, but he is one of my suspects.
I mean, he talks very openly about being the next king.
Yes, he's been trying to win the election for
Oh, it's
3
an
years
election.
for 3 years in a row now.
Oh, we thought this was like if you died kind of thing, not
No.
election kind of.
The king of the Island of Exiles is elected has to be elected by popular vote every single year.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Again, another out of the character aside.
Hmm.
When I publicly just berated Tyrone for being foolish, could I have insight now that I realize that he's a politician? Did I hurt his chances of success?
You probably didn't, because most of the only people here right now on the land are soldiers. And as King Stravos said, everyone that is not a combative is basically bunkering in his palace.
All right. So, did Tyrone look upset when I told him off?
In a very emotionless face.
Hmm.
Like a true
Okay.
politician.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want us to figure out who is the traitor?
Yes, someone, for some reason, we don't have enough resources to trap all the things and enforce everything. And every single time, the Geigans and Orcs manage to attack us at our weakest location. So that means someone is leaking information.
Do you have any specific suspect?
I have 4 suspects.
I will mentally talking to him. Could you tell me? without
says,
saying it out loud.
well, he's been talking softly the entire time.
Okay.
Tad, he is a bit of a strange one. But he is our best architect and woodworker and stonemason. So that is why we basically accept his eccentrics.
Mm.
Then we have Keelan, our greatest warrior. He used to be a gladiator of the arena in Mithros, and has won great games. Then we have Tyrone, a politician from Mithros that has been banished to here, and Idlia, another politician of Mithros that has been banished to here.
I imagine there's a lot of politicians from Mithros that have been banished here since King Augustus's rule.
King Stravos nods.
Yeah.
Happened to me too.
Yeah.
Well, I can see why you're competent at what you do, and he is a malignant narcissist, and I'm pretty sure that he doesn't want anyone even remotely competent around him to make him look bad when he does dumb shit.
Yeah.
Although I will warn you, this is the Island of Exiles,
Mm.
and every one of us has been put here because they have committed a crime. Now, we do not all know of us that have committed crimes, and some of us are just political enemies of Augustus.
Mm.
But there are many criminals here.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. So we need to know a little bit of information. So do you have any idea how this person would be contacting the Geigans?
No, I do not.
Because it
But
would have to be.
these four are the only ones that I've shared all my plans with.
Interesting.
And they attack every morning, you say?
Sometimes in the evening, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon. Whenever they feel like it.
Okay, so I actually have an idea. Go ahead.
I was just thinking, what if we gave all four of the suspects a different bit of information and then waited to see what the Geigans acted on?
I've tried that too.
Oh.
It didn't work.
Iris, do you have...
what happened was that in this case all of the information was leaked.
Interesting.
What did you want to ask, Xenon?
I was going to ask if you had Circle of Truth.
No.
So we have to figure... Wait, could they all be traitors?
That is also a possibility.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, we could directly attack the Geigans.
No. I've tried that as well. What happens is that they have two ships. They work separately, but they have some sort of way of communicating with each other that I don't know how that works. And when we try to attack one ship, the other ship attacks the village.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we could go attack one of those ships while you guys defend the village. And a couple of us could stay. Because we're real good at blowing shit up.
And Nora looks at you as like, are you really sure you want to do that with a Geigen warship?
Oh, Geigen warship. Didn't think of that. I'm taking that Xenon would know about Geigen warships and that they're pretty badass, right?
I mean, if you took a strike team under the water, striked from below, punched a big hole, had the ship sink.
That's a lot of work. So they're communicating. You said,
We can figure out how the traitor's communicating.
What?
That might also tell us how they're communicating themselves.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. You know I can scry now.
Oh, that's useful.
So I don't. But the problem is I can't do it a whole lot. It's not. No, it's not a ritual. It seems like it would be a ritual, but it's not.
I can speak with plants, and I can speak with animals.
Ooh.
But that's probably not useful. Oh, actually.
What's up?
I mean... Well, the grass could eavesdrop for us.
You know what?
Problem with, as Nora looks, the problem with that is, whereas you can talk to grass, grass cannot understand other humans talking.
What?
Yeah, the grass isn't that smart.
Yeah.
But I've heard of a Henry Crabgrass who's pretty brilliant.
Don't forget to ask for consent.
Yep. I forgot Yannick likes Critical Role too.
Yeah.
So we've got to.
Why don't we just, as Nora turned around, why don't we just talk to all the suspects and see if we can suss it out that way before we try anything complicated?
Talking's hard. Okay.
Sure.
You want me to talk to them?
Who? Nora or Iris?
Nora says it.
No. I need to get. I'm a leader
awful.
of men. I'm a leader of peoples. I will get my shit together and I will talk to them.
I'm good at talking. I just don't want to do anything because it's a bad day. Yeah.
Then you help me do the talking. Good cop. I mean, good soldier, bad soldier. All right, let's talk to them.
That.
So who would you like to talk to first?
Tyrone.
Yeah. He's already set himself up as suspect numero uno.
I will, as Nora says, I will talk with King's Travels for a little bit as I stays with her as well.
Yes.
I'm going to strategize with him the best way we could try and use Poseidon to help them out.
Good idea. If you need additional help of the dragon type, I can summon the spirit dragon for an hour. So that's also an option that you should tell the king about. Okay.
And I can throw chakram.
That killed dragons, apparently.
Apparently.
Alright. Tyrone, we would like to speak to you for a moment.
Go ahead.
As you well know, there is a traitor amongst the exiles or traitors. Amongst the exiles, and we would like to talk to you about what you would possibly know or who you'd possibly suspect to be said traitor.
Me? I think. Could we speak more privately?
Sure. I mean, I can literally talk in your head if you want.
Well, I cannot do that to you.
Yeah, and I won't be able to hear it, so...
Wait, doesn't it... Oh, the telepathy isn't two-way? Okay.
Nope.
Yep.
Messages, though.
Yes.
Yeah, it's two-way,
ever-
but it'd be between you and him.
So Everine would still have no idea what they're talking about.
Okay, yeah, so we go to a relatively private spot.
I think that the murderer is the traitor is two of my men, or one of them at least. I see
Okay.
them nipping out all the time, but they just played it off as more work and laziness, and they didn't come here to be soldiers or guards or anything. But I think some of my papers of the plans have been stolen, so I think it's one of them.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask, what would anyone have to gain by selling out this colony?
See, some of us think that we have already lost. There's too many of our men either dead or wounded, unable to fight. That King Stravos has failed us, and they might be trying to get into good grace with the Gaigans so that they might survive.
That is a very what is the word I'm looking for? Nihilistic view. Also, the Gaigans will still kill your fucking ass. I can tell you this. Again, 700 years old. They will take your information, then they will kill you slowly for being that dumbass who turned traitor. So,
He nods. I completely agree with you.
I would like to tell from his continent. What can I tell from his continents?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
See, for the last few games, you've noticed I haven't been asking to make rolls.
Yeah.
I'm working on that.
Yeah.
Because I was hoping he would just tell me. Woo!
He seems sincere and completely agrees with what you just said. It's like, yes, this man knows what he's talking about, was his attitude.
What are the names of your two men who you suspect?
Fighter and Riorin.
Fighter and Yorn. Out of character, were these two the people on the King's list?
No.
Oh fuck, this is gonna get real complicated Fighter and Yorn. Let me ask you a couple of questions about Fighter and Yorn. Are they always together?
No. Only when they're on duty.
Only when they're on duty.
I think one of them is a traitor. I'm not sure which one of the two.
Uh-huh. Okay. And so you don't suspect any of the other leaders at all?
No.
And do you think the king has failed?
Yes.
Do you think that because you want to be king, or because you genuinely think he's failed?
I think he has made a couple of very bad decisions, Now we led our defense. We should have gone on the offense the moment we saw the Gigans. Then we still had an extra 90 men.
Well, going on offense against Gigans is not necessarily even possible. You got to remember they got.
And bunkering down for 2 months is. We're almost out of food. We're going to starve from the hunger. Half our men are either wounded or dead.
Well,
While
sometimes.
the children are on those ships.
Well, sometimes I hate to say it, but there are no-win scenarios, no matter what. But we don't know that yet. But at least you sound like you have some possibility. Go ahead.
From what I gathered, when you guys have gone on the offensive, the other ship is attacked, forcing you to play defense. Because if you don't, then you lose, right?
What we should have done is handed everyone a weapon and went on the offense with the entire village. Yes, that includes the children. But if we lost, the children would have gotten into the same problem anyway. So might as well go on full power with everything we got. This was a case of if we attacked with our full power, yes, we might have lost. But if we won, this problem would have been solved permanently.
No, because you still have a whole another ship. They only attack one ship at a time, correct?
Yes, but we have taken down one ship, so they couldn't coordinate anymore, and then we could have properly handled the other one.
That is a possibility, but not necessarily.
It's a strong gamble.
Yeah, that is a very strong gamble.
It was the best choice we had at the time. King's Travels made the wrong choices at that time. Yes,
I don't think that was the best choice, but I mean, I understand that ego-wise, you think that your ideal is best. But if you want to be king, you have to set aside your ego and take certain things into consideration.
I've been begging him at the start to immediately do it, and he has always ignored me, followed other people's advice.
Yes, but he's following other people's advice, not just...
And they've clearly been wrong. If this keeps on going for a bit longer, we're going to suffer a far worse fate than dying from Gigan weapons. We're going to die from hunger.
Well, we are going to try to stop that. So, let's go talk to your 2 men. Quickly. Hey, Everine, while he's gone. And I will say this in your head. So I have an idea. I'm going to use some cantrips like prestidigitation to make it look like I'm casting a big ass spell like Geese or something. And we're going to use that to intimidate the other 2.
Okay.
And I need you to sell it with me, because I know you're about as good as a better talker than I am.
Okay.
Well, when on a good day you are.
I mean, I can try.
I mean, I had an idea of like having you sing a dirge. And it's like, yeah, she can predict the future, and that dirge was for one of you 2. And we need the information, and maybe we can stop it. But that may be a little too clever. So let's go with something simple. All right, let's go talk to these 2.
Right. All right.
Yorn and where's the other guy?
They're both
Fighter.
fighter.
Okay. Yorn and Fighter, we'd like to speak to you for a moment.
We are on duty for guards. So you can go
We
with
have-
them.
Yeah, we have permission from the king.
We're on official business.
More importantly, they have my permission.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, not ego driven at all. He'll make a great king.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get to the point. I don't have all day. And I will cast. Hold on. Xenon. I will cast Prestidigitation to make it look like they're little sparkles, and I say some ominous words in like 3 different voices at one time. It's like, so that is not a truth spell. What it is if you lie, something bad is going to happen. And I'm not going to ruin the surprise as to what the bad thing is, but have you puddles of goo sometimes are involved. So why are you two been sneaking away?
We've been hiding treasure.
Where are you getting this treasure from?
The ground in a cave.
So you found a cave with treasure in it. Was any of the treasure possible weapons and armor that could be used for fighting?
No.
Show us this cave and show us this treasure.
What are you gonna do with it?
Well, most likely, give it to the king to split among the populace after we've finished dealing with the Geigans.
The treasure is useless for Land of the Exiles for now.
Also, it would kind of prove that you aren't lying.
Mostly it would prove that you're not lying.
Okay.
So the fact that you're still standing also proves you're not lying.
Yeah. Follow us.
Mm-hmm.
As they,
So,
it's not even that far outside of the village, and they remove a bunch of bushes, and there is a literal cave in there.
How much gold is in this cave?
As you're looking, this is not a gold cave. This is, what's inside this cave is a metal that you do not recognize, and you have no idea what type of metal this is.
Wait, you said this was treasure. What type of metal is this?
Unique metal. We don't even know what it is. It's unique. It must be worth something.
In my knowledge database, is there any way I would be able to
You look at it and you have no idea what this is.
Well, Sidon did mention.
This is you've seen where you originally came from. There was still steel and iron weapons, and all sorts of weapons. But now in Tylea, you've only worked with bronze weapons. This is none of that.
Well, I remember that on the list of stuff that Vulcan can do, there was something called star metal.
Correcto.
No, this is him like talking out loud.
That's why I said correcto.
All right. We need all of this. Let's go. We're taking this, and we're going
stuck
to.
in the wall.
Huh?
Still stuck like it's ores.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to cut that out. Yeah, we'll do that a little bit later. Okay.
Sorry, Xenon. We got a traitor to catch. Speaking of
Sorry.
which,
Intellectual
have you-
curiosity got to butter me. Okay, we're gonna need your stash though. Go get it.
wait, have you guys noticed anything weird around this cave? Anyone coming or going other than yourselves?
Yes.
That was a good question.
Yeah.
Occasionally, orcs come here too.
Orcs.
Yeah.
How would they know about this cave?
I do
Did you
not
see?
know, but we always take them down before they actually get away from us.
Interesting.
Well, I think we know why they're attacking this village now.
Yeah. This cave could also be the meeting point between the traitor and the...
Yeah, but
Hmm.
again, that would take several days, and time is of the essence. Okay, go
I
ahead.
want to search the cave for any sort of hiding spot where someone could leave notes, or any sort of areas where the walls or whatever might be marked.
I would like to
Look
assist
around.
her if at all
So,
possible.
walk through it, and you look at the little cavities and everything, and you conclude. No, there's no such thing here.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
Hmm.
All right, you two go back to Oh, you two go get your stash that you've already mined. And bring it to Honora. While we need to go talk to some other people, but
Okay.
so far,
That's our stash.
no, it is no longer your stash. Please go give it to Honora. We will compensate you later, possibly. But you shouldn't have been sneaking away, and you definitely should have told someone like the king about this. I could understand not wanting to tell Tyrone or any other people, but
With the
the
trade
king.
embargoes from the Island of Exiles, it is useless for the king. If everyone knew it, it would become useless. We were trying to hide it so that when our exiles time is over, we could trade it and build a new life back in Mithros.
While I understand that, at the same time, there were orcs coming to the cave like they knew what was in here. This is the king should have known. This is a point of weakness for the island. It might be what is these people are after, besides just slaves. Did you ever think of that as you were killing these orcs?
They both not know.
Do you not think that the king might need to know this?
They not know, but with their heads down in shame.
So, like I said, go take the star metal to Honora and the king, and inform them about what's been going on.
Oh.
They both
We
know
will
already.
we will
Before you
vouch
go,
for you.
can I just have a quick look at your feet?
Sure, why?
What?
I just want to get a feel for the size of their feet and stuff, because I am going to search for footprints or tracks or whatever for someone who is not an orc and not them.
Wow, you were really taking the mantle of leadership. You were making good decisions today.
They take off their sandals so you can look at their feet for a while. And then they walk away to get their stash.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. I want to search for tracks that aren't theirs.
You look around, but besides from some orcs tracks and orc boots tracks, you do not see anything of that sort.
No. It's worth looking, but you can't find anything. Because, of course, it's never going to be easy.
All right. So when we go back to the village, we make haste back to the village. The first place I go is to tell Tyrone, your two men need to speak to the king about something. They probably won't be back for the rest of the day. And we don't believe that they're traitors.
No.
We have sufficient evidence to believe that they were...
Greedy.
Well, greedy, and I will say to everyone in their mind, let's not tell him about this matter.
Okay.
It's like greedy and maybe a little bit, wanted some private time to themselves. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Which was absolutely true, but I'm trying to make it sound like they were lovers.
It's going to be awkward for them.
Don't care.
In ancient Greek, most people don't care.
Yeah. Still. You know? I imagine they have friends that are going to be...
Maybe they're married on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's some explaining to do.
Yeah.
Rafelson and Nora and the fighter and Jorn show up there as well as they talk a bit. Stravros' response for now is that they are, for this act, are to be reassigned to a location as guard.
Yeah. Good plan. They're not so good at informing people when enemy movements are happening.
Yeah.
They endangered everyone. They endangered the entire village by not even reporting the orc attacks.
I think your punishment is just.
It is. I've just moved them to a different location where that cannot be done. The punishment will come after. You cannot afford to lose this many men or 2 extra bodies in this time period.
Oh, okay. Well, I will say, I can kind of understand why they thought. Well, part of it was greed, and I can kind of understand why they thought, why does this person need to know this, as they are not tactical geniuses, but anything you find like this should be reported, even though it's like, oh, I found a pile of gold. Why should I report it? Because if you don't report it, then maybe somebody who shouldn't have it is going to come try to get it. Like orcs. So, I would say when you do punish them, be somewhat lenient. Lots of people get greedy and stupid. It happens. People make mistakes. Okay, I'm sorry. Self-pity. Let's go. We need to go talk to these other people.
Yes.
3 more targets.
Yeah.
Who's next on the list?
You have Tad, you have Keelan, and you have Ilya.
Tad.
He's a no.
Oh my good lord.
We're going to struggle to get useful information from this guy.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll blow the case wide open.
I would use the magic thing again, but gnomes tend to know a lot about magic, even the ones who aren't actually mages. Yeah. Gnomish magic is a thing.
Yeah, plus they tend to be very resilient.
Yeah. Hello, Todd.
Hi! Hello there, lovely ladies. You look beautiful. I might be short, but I'm still standing straight, and it's not my hands that or it's not my legs that are keeping me straight.
Okay, gotta know what is Verti doing right now? After somebody is sitting on me.
Looks fuming.
It's like, This cheers me up somewhat. Well, thank you, and I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have your hands anywhere near the Amazon because you won't have them after they go near her.
Don't worry, don't worry. I love my lady strong.
Oh,
I'm
dear
gonna
sweet
need you
boy.
to shut up for a second.
Okay. We are looking for someone who is informing positions and information to the enemy, and we would like to know what you do on a daily basis and who do you think might be involved.
Huh. What I do on a daily basis? I'm a wood carver, a stone mason, and an architect. I design all the traps and I make that tower there, and that house, and that house, and that house.
So,
I
would you
build
say?
stuff. I'm in charge of building.
How attached are you to your work that you've created as an artisan?
Well, not any of this work. It's not even half as good as all my work back in Mithros.
Hmm.
Out of character, I can't think of a whole lot to ask this guy other than like who does he think is involved?
Yeah. You got any suspects for yourself?
I always thought Tyrone was a massive ass. He kept complaining about the house I built for him.
What about it?
He said it wasn't big enough, wasn't good enough. It cracked when it was too windy. I have to work with tree stumps. What do you think I can do? I'm no wizard. Although the ladies say I'm a wizard in bed. Do you want to try out?
No. I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
I've heard that there's a princess over there.
Yes, there is, and she will break you, and not in the way you want.
You got me excited now. I want to try.
Also, stop being a perv. It's unbecoming.
I'm on a bloody island where the majority of everyone is men, and almost all the women, are either married or they've been taken away by the Gigans. Please give a brother a break.
Okay, I want to try.
Let me try. Come on.
Okay, you can try, but not at the moment. I would like to look at his countenance and see like how upset he actually is over the women being taken. Like, would this guy be willing to save his life over getting laid? And I kind of think I know the answer, but
Go ahead and make an insight check.
do I have advantage?
Nope. DC is just super low. Oh yeah,
Of course
he's really upset about all the women being taken, and he really wants to get laid at this point.
Alright.
So I don't think personally that he would be willing to give up the women for like some nebulous promise of we won't kill you.
No, definitely not.
It's like, Evergreen, I'm going to 99.9% sure he's not the one. He's not the one.
Yeah.
Crossing him out. You may now go try to speak to Princess Sonora, but I would.
He already runs past you.
Don't
I had a
be
few more
pervy.
questions I wanted to ask.
I stop him. I telekinetically grab him.
You're gonna try and with that. Let's see if he. No, he failed.
No.
So you push him back 5 feet as he tries to run to an.
Oh.
Whoosh, ah,
Whoa. Sorry.
We have a few more questions. I apologize. My fault.
Sorry.
Go.
My My
You two
partner
are
here.
strong.
Yes.
Yes, we
You
are,
have a
and
dragon.
beautiful.
Would you like to ride my dragon?
We do not want to ride your bad dragon.
Have you noticed anyone acting weird, sneaking off in the dead of night sort of thing?
Generally, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keelan.
Ah,
Not that he sneaks away, but he made an extra hole in his hut. I have no idea why he did that.
A
okay.
hole in Mrs. Hut.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Opposite of the normal entrance. It's pretty small. If you didn't build it like I did, you wouldn't have noticed it.
Ah.
Could you show us where this is? I'd like to take a look at it.
Only if you promise to introduce me to the princess.
I will introduce you if you promise not to be a perv.
I do not know what that means.
If you promise to be a gentleman and not like, do you want to ride my dragon right away?
Ah, I have to convince her to do it. Good.
Oh God. She's gonna kill him and I'm gonna just smile when she does it. Okay, let's
I also would. Has anyone been like weirdly interested in your designs for traps? Like
Yes, King Stravels has been very interested in them.
other than the king.
I had to give them all the others so they could build them themselves.
True. Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Alright,
Okay.
let's go check out Tyrone's hut real quick.
Wow.
Before I mean not Keelan's hut before Keelan gets there.
Yes.
Follow me.
Oh, it's just here.
Yeah, I'm thinking that like
Here.
I think we're only like an hour into our investigations. It's like this is not a huge place, and we're not taking that long to talk to these people.
Look, it's
Oh.
he points here at the hole. It's right here. He could fit through it if he crawls, but you wouldn't see it from afar. No, you wouldn't even see it if you didn't build it.
I'm going to inspect the hole, and what does its purpose look like it's for? Like passing messages, speaking to somebody.
Looking at it, you're fairly clear that this is a escape tunnel to get out of the village unseen.
Oh. I would like.
Oh, I thought the
to
hole
check-
was in the hut. You meant
Yeah.
there's a hole in the ground?
There's a hole in the hut.
Yeah, a small little hole that you could crawl out through.
Oh,
unseen.
that kind of because you said tunnel. I was thinking like long underground tunnel.
No.
I want to check for like tracks going to and from this hole. I want to see
Alright, survival
where
check.
he's been going.
I can actually assist you with survival if you wish.
Sure. Do I want to use my inspiration to make it advantage? No. 13. Should have made it
Alright,
advantage.
Xenon, roll survival to see if you can get a bonus on. Put a bonus on that.
Crap! I thought I was trained in survival, but I am not. I was positive
you
I
can
was.
still roll for it. But...
1, 2, 3, 4. No, I still have more skills. Yeah, I'm still gonna roll for it. Okay, you get a bonus.
That is a success on the survival, so a bonus of +3, making Evereen's roll 16, which is
Yay.
good because that makes it a success.
Yay!
Hey, roll 20. I'm okay with you constantly giving me 20s.
This is a bit too early.
Yeah.
Before I start sort of things. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
good
gonna
for your
jinx
karma to
myself.
start that with this.
Yeah, I was just joking though. Just joking, karma.
Yeah.
As you follow the tracks a bit,
Mhm.
and you come to a place on the beach, or one of the beaches, and you see many footsteps here.
Interesting.
Large footsteps, way larger than any humanoid creature could have.
Very interesting.
So he comes here, and there's a bunch of large creatures, and he's able to walk away.
Hmm.
But I think we should still go talk to the others, because there could be more than one traitor. But
Yeah.
I really want to talk to Keelan, but I want to talk to him last.
Yeah. From this location, can you see any of the warships?
You can see one from afar.
Okay.
He could be signaling them with like a mirror or something, or a
Hmm.
lantern at night.
Yeah.
Because honestly, with that amount of footprints, it's not like they're using magic to communicate. They're
Yeah.
actually talking. But and if we can see a warship, they can see us.
Yeah.
So let's pretend like we're just beachcombing or inspecting the beach.
Yes.
It in general. And yeah, we inspect the beach for a few minutes. Like we're looking for, like I put my hand over my eyes, like I'm looking for like defensible positions and stuff like that.
Yes. I will do what I did in the cave and look for any sort of hiding spots for notes or whatever, though.
Those you do not find. Although at another part at the beach, you'd find like other footprints that seem like they've also stood there and waited for a long time.
Oh.
Can we
You see
track these?
like half burned off torches thrown away in like corners.
Can we follow these footprints to where they?
Yeah.
They go into the sea.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. I thought like there was another human coming to this area and talking to them.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to track that humanoid's
Are-
footsteps back to their.
Are there any like spots around this place that would be good for that sort of overlook it, but would be themselves hidden, like an overlook or something?
Yes, you can see a couple of them.
Interesting. Good to know.
So you think there might be two traitors?
I don't know, but if we need to catch them in the act, we should be able to hide in a few of these spots and watch from a distance.
All right. Let's go talk to another one of these idiots. We'll leave Keelan for last.
Yes.
You only have Ilya left.
Oh, I thought we had more people.
Oh, you only
He
have
said
Killian.
4 people.
Total of 4 people you have to talk to.
Yes.
Tyrone, Todd, Killian, and Ilya. As
Yeah.
Todd says, you do have to introduce me to the princess first.
Yes.
Yeah, let's.
I'll even put in a good word if you promise not to tell any of the other generals, leaders about this.
I don't trust any of them, so sure, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Princess Honora, this is Todd. He would like to possibly talk to you about.
He's the
A
stud of the
court-
island. I winked at that.
He looks happy as you wink at it. It's like he like puffs up his breast case a bit, like. And has a
Okay.
laugh.
Well, our work here is done. Let's go.
Okay.
As a Todd walks towards Honora. Hey, my princess, do you want to dance and then fuck? And then Honora
Oh,
looks at
God.
him and is like, no. What? You don't like dancing?
I
And
look.
Honora looks even more confused, and then King Stravos looks at him, and
Yeah.
he kicks Todd in the balls.
I look to Adora over like Todd's shoulder and just sort of mouth to her, "I'm so sorry. It had to be done."
Hold on one second.
As she looks at King Stavros as Todd got a kick to the balls, and he says, "Todd, for the last time, I have told you so many times, you do not treat a lady like this, and this is a honored guest."
So, one, I cheer up a little bit at this. It's like, I mean, I know from personal experience that hurts when I had penis. And I actually say this out loud, but just to you. When I had a penis, I know that personally hurts. But at the same time, fuck him. Let's go. Oh, that's hilarious.
I kind of had a feeling something like that was going to happen, but I was kind of expecting it to be Princess Honora.
I thought she was going to. No, I thought she was going to punt him. Or throw.
King Stavros walks towards Princess Honora. I'm sorry, my lady, for having to experience such a horrible thing. The people on my island are supposed to know better than to act like that. Todd is still like rolling on the floor, very painfully.
We should have asked Todd why he was here on the island. But I have a feeling I already know.
Yeah. I don't even want to know. Yeah.
This makes me miss Floris so much. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I can tell you why he's on this island.
Why?
We turn around and look because we thought we were alone.
You were still standing next to King Stavros, but
No, I said we were walking away. I thought we were walking away.
Yeah, you were walking away, but as you're saying that, Stavros says, "I can tell you why he walked on this why he's on this island."
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Why?
He has a debt to pay. He made a loan with the bank,
Oh.
and he used that money on lots of ladies of the night. And then when the money was up and it was time to repay, he could not afford it.
Makes
I'm surprised he hasn't.
sense.
Well, yeah, it makes perfect sense, but don't you actually have to make an oath to pay the money back? Or was that just me?
As Todd says, yes, but the Furies thought this was a proper punishment.
Xenon is unintelligible and just like grasping at the air in fucking full on. I don't even need to roll for this. Fucking full on.
I put my hand on Xenon's shoulder and it's like, we got a job to do.
Oh,
Just
hold
try
on,
and
I gotta
focus
roll.
on that.
No, I gotta roll a deception because of the snakes. The snakes are pissed too. Oh god. Even with the wig. Oh lord, this is gonna be funny. Where the fuck is Xenon? Oh shit. Wait, I have a high deception. I know what my deception is. I'm just rolling 20 and add 3. Yeah, the snakes pop out. That's not good.
I will immediately sort of screen your head with my wing and be like, come on.
Verena Everine, make a sleight of hand check to see if you can do it quick enough.
Oh, 14.
You see an expression on King. All the others that don't see it. Well, Enora and Iris already knew, but you see an expression on King Stravos' face of shock, like, whoa. And then he thinks. You see him think for a moment, and then he gets his composure back, and then refocuses on Todd, and like pulls him away on the air.
So yeah, Xenon calms down just enough to follow, and not have the snakes like shooting out, but follow
Cool.
Everine. But still, like, I'm just like, damn fury, bitch, cut it!
I think the kings are your snakes.
What? Oh God, I'll have to have a talk with him. Thank you for telling me. Oh shit, I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go talk to these people.
Yeah. I help you fix your wig before we head on to the next person.
You know the term "flip your wig"?
Yeah.
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 Almost did that.
Yes.
I'm just glad I didn't roll a 1 because that would have been real bad.
Travels walks after you guys as he jumps a bit.
We turn around like, hi. We were going to talk to you a bit later.
Yes, but I think something was necessary to talk to a bit quicker. Do not worry, your secret is safe with me for now.
Thank you.
Yeah, for now, thank you.
I will come with later judgment if I have to hold it or not.
Yeah, it's a long story, but
and I am eager to hear it, but we will have to wait on that.
What did you want, sir?
I just want one thing. If you find out who the traitor is, don't confront it publicly yet, or try and arrest him or anything. Just tell me, and I will handle the rest on that part.
Well, we actually think we found one of the traitors. We're not sure if there are any more, but we've already... And yes, we were going to keep it quiet until we could tell you. That's why we're going to go finish the inspection. Like, nothing ever happened.
No, it's more like, try to avoid violence for now.
Yes.
Even if you're very certain that it is him or her, or whoever the suspect is.
Yeah.
I will be able to control myself as long as the person doesn't spontaneously become a fury. As long as that doesn't happen, I'm fine.
I'm sure it will. And thank you again for your discretion.
Do not worry. I know. I've known others that had your predicament, and it's not always a righteous cause for when that happens.
Not always a righteous cause.
Yeah.
I thought like Medusa's.
Yeah.
You can be were cursed for being like assholes. Generally.
Yeah. They were generally Medusas turn into are cursed because they people turn into Medusas for being oathbreakers. Yeah. His mention of righteous cause is the context of you can break an oath and
for the right
reasons and still turn into a Medusa.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
No, Art needed to know for context. Xenon would have known.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Right. Adelia. Hello again.
Hi there.
Yes. Yeah. So we are effectively doing the rounds for the king on this whole, well, traitor business. I was wondering if you had any leads or suspicions of your own.
Yes, I have. I think it's Todd.
Really?
Why?
He keeps looking around in different buildings and checking them out. And he's a total creep.
Yeah. You know he built these buildings. Like,
Yes.
harassers like that do, like, constantly check the buildings.
He's just such a weirdo. You've seen. I looked from afar what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The only reason he is in any form of control is because he is afraid of King Stravos.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, I wouldn't worry about any of us here because we can all break him easily and with great pleasure.
Keeps staring at me when I take my bath in the seawater.
Yeah. That seems like a thing Todd would do.
Where
He's
exactly
such a
in the
creep.
sea do you take your bath? Because I know that one boat can be seen from the shore.
Well, I don't take that many baths anymore since this has happened.
Hmm.
I was just talking in context of what used to be before these sieges happened.
Okay.
So he was always the perv, not just now that all the women have gone.
No. They even said he was locked up
Yeah.
here for
Oh yeah.
whoring. Basically, he was whoring.
Going into debt for whoring. He was
Yeah.
simping.
Yes. Nice.
Sipping real hard.
He went to jail for simping.
Oh.
Yeah. He went to the club and started popping bottles and doing that thing with coins where he shoot them at the stripper.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh.
Although that hurts a lot more than dollar bills.
Yeah.
So we got a few questions. When you're not currently, I take it you're a healer of some sort.
No. I used to be a politician, and here right now I just try to do my best to help. I was trained in a little bit of sword fighting, but I am no master. And what you saw with the coins is something that we take turns on doing.
Yeah.
Because we do not want specters and other undeads to rise up on the island.
I have a question. We've seen very few women around here.
Most of them are down there, points at the palace.
Oh, okay.
The other ones are on the boats of the thing, but I would say that our population ratio is 90-10. For every 9 men, we have one woman on this island. Seems men are more inclined to become criminals.
So it was 90-10 before even the
I think it's now even less.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's probably
it's probably now 18-1.
Yeah, we got to get these women back. Anyway, so my question is, you haven't been almost snatched yourself, have you?
Yes, one time. King Stravos saved me right on the moment. Hit the Geigen right in the head.
I'm deeply looking at like her expressions and stuff like that to see if like she's acting in any way. To
Go ahead, make it.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Again, Xenon's not bad at anything. He's just not good at everything.
Yeah.
Insight.
As she says that, you see her staring at King Stravos with like a bit of like
Lust.
lust and love.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I will communicate this to Everine mentally.
Mm-hmm. He does have great six pack.
You say that out loud, but
Sure. I try and say it in my head and said it out loud. Yeah. Yeah. So other than the ultimate creep, have you noticed anything weird or out of place? Anyone sort of sneaking around or whatever?
No. Occasionally orcs when I walk for the burial rites. What I generally do is that I then run away back to the village as quickly as possible.
Makes sense.
I'm not by myself. I cannot take an orc.
Yeah. Interesting. So your only real suspicion is Todd for being a creeper.
And lurking around at the houses all the time.
Yeah.
I think he's more. Again, in his defense, I think he's more inspecting the houses.
Yeah.
Does he go in them, or does he just go around the outside of them?
He lurks around the outside, at the windows, that sort of stuff.
Oh, didn't know about the window thing.
Yeah, I told you he's a creep.
Yeah.
Looks inside from the windows.
Especially at the female residence.
Yes.
Or everybody.
Yes, mostly houses that are from women.
Oh, okay. Is Todd still on the ground?
Oh yeah, he's he's like here with his men, and he's like still rolling in pain, like. Oh.
He just crawled over there.
I telekinetically hit him in the balls again.
After pain. Well, the thing is, I shouldn't complain because it's very easy to hit my balls because they're so ginormous.
Oh my god.
I really wish he was a traitor too, but I really don't think he is.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not intelligent enough to be. And there's no. I'm about to say something vulgar. And there's no pussy in it for him. No. He is not the one. I'm thinking it's only Keelan, but I think we should watch for. We should tell Keelan something. And how did he? If he's planted information with each specific person, how did Keelan know that? Is Keelan a mage? I mean, we don't say any of this out loud to her.
No.
Is Keelan?
No, it was already told he's a gladiator.
Yeah.
He's a gladiator.
He used to be a gladiator.
Does he tend to be within earshot or in the general area when the king is telling you something or giving you tactics or something like that?
She's like thinking. Well, the king does always discuss things from his watchtower. and he is the one that guards the palace, so that is closest to the watch tower.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but he couldn't hear from all the way over there, could he?
Shouldn't be able to. Maybe he has like super ears or something.
Well, thank you.
Where do you tend to keep your copy of the plans?
I keep mine on my person.
Ah, interesting.
Okay, well, 1 second. Go back over to Stavros. I mean, is it Stavros or Stravos?
Stravos.
Stravos.
As you come back, they're all Tholan, Iris, Sonora, and Poseidon and Stravos are all laughing together. Good one.
Oh, you knew what I did. Okay. Yeah, I can't stand him. Question.
They turn around. Sorry, what were you talking about?
Yeah, I had a question for you.
Sure.
The when you said you fed each one of your people a different thing or gave them different plans, correct?
Yes, I told them some key difference in the information.
Did you give them actual plans for this?
No, I talked to them.
Okay,
I was worried that the trader would,
And you talked to them in your tower?
Yeah, that's where I always discuss things.
Interesting.
Okay. And every time you had these discussions, Keelan was at the castle.
Yeah, that's his position.
Interesting.
Okay. I would like to inspect this tower. Like, I want to see if there's, like, any... You know how, like, some places are made for sound? Or, like, there might be... Like, I'm looking for, like, cups on wires on cups. Or... or, like... Anything that...
Make a investigation check.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I know.
trying...
That's why I say go ahead and make an investigation check.
What the sound?
Holy my fucking god!
No.
I fall off the fucking, like, I'm looking around and I fall off the tower.
Do you use Featherfall?
I don't have Featherfall.
Ah, then you fall off the tower and take 15 falling damage.
I
That looked
didn't
painful.
learn anything useful from that.
Are you okay?
No, but it's fine. Only my pride was hurt, really. How much falling damage did I take? 15?
Yeah.
How tall is this fucking...
30 feet high.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have casted Fly, but nope. I didn't.
I thought it was hilarious, so I'll give you inspiration for it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, I mean, one way we could find out is for one of us to just go stand at Keelan's position whilst someone else talks at the tower.
That's
See if we
that's
can
really
hear it.
that's really
I can
Would you
help you with that. I could stand on the position where I normally talk to people.
That would
yes,
be
please.
useful.
But as he says that, it's like, Everine, can I make a personal request?
Would you like cure wounds?
No, well, maybe, but no. I want to do something, and I would like your permission, but I don't want to tell you what it is.
Okay.
I give you a hug.
Okay.
You're being super smart. You're being super smart today, and I'm kind of completely useless. That was another brilliant idea.
Yeah. Yeah. This is all like military tactics stuff, so it's kind of what I'm trained in, I guess.
Technically, it's what I'm trained in too, and I'm being completely useless. And I appreciate you being awesome. Let's go.
Mhm.
Going to stand at the position where.
You changed your hit points, Tariq, but that is not correct currently how you changed it.
Oh, okay.
Because it was the number that you had before, the 77.
But from 15, but I have 100 maximum hit points.
That is correct, but you have 77 hit points. Because you took damage from the bear trap.
Oh, yep, forgot. Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
That was my bad. I told you, brain not functioning today. Obviously, Everine took my brain
Obviously.
because she's a super smarty today.
Yeah. Well, let's go talk to Keelan and see if we can hear what Stravos is saying from his position.
Alright. As Travels is just doing some pretend talking a bit.
Mm.
As you look, you make a conclusion. No, you can't hear what he's saying, but you can see what he's saying if you can lip read.
I think I actually can lip read.
But that does count as a language, by the way. So if you don't have it as a
No, it's part of a feat, and I'm trying to figure out if I have that feat. No, I don't have that particular feat.
Because if you would be able to do that, you'd have to replace common, draconic, giant, or sylvan, like as an example.
Yeah. That's why I said, like, if I had that feat, then I could do it, but...
Or, like, something like Thieves' Cant, I would also allow as counting as being able to lip read.
Yeah.
Good.
I would probably treat... I would probably treat it as common, if I got it.
My language selections are always so weird.
So yeah, we stand there and look, it's like, King Stavros, do you mind, thank you for giving us the information. We will attack. No, actually, I shouldn't say this in front of you, Keelan. We're gonna. I gotta talk to King Stavros for a second. So yeah, while he's still on the tower, it's like I started whispering to him. I mean, not whispering to him, but talking to him, so that nobody can hear it. But I started talking to him and mentioned that we're gonna actually put all the dragons and stuff tonight on a ledge. You know, that outcropping that what's his name saw? Everine saw. And hide in ambush. To see if the traitor comes.
Why would you do that if he's lip reading from...
That's why.
Yeah, but...
What I'm saying is, we want to catch him in the act.
Yeah.
If he knows that we're going to put them on this outcropping, then he'll go to his other spot on the other end of the beach.
We only know the one spot.
I thought they were two different spots.
No.
It's the same spot.
We had a suspected spot at the cave, but that could easily be nothing. The only spot we know for certain is...
I thought there were two different spots on the beach. I'm sorry.
No.
Because you mentioned, like, we followed the tracks the second time to where there were a whole lot of just Geigen's footsteps and stuff. So that's why I thought there was a second spot.
No.
So I wouldn't have done that then. I would have said, like, we're going to put our troops on... we're going to put our troops on some other end of the island. And then when the guys attack, they're gonna you know what I'm trying to do, right, Yannick?
You're trying to put the information on some point, so that they
Yes.
will attack a different point, but that's the actual point where you are.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to.
Stravos,
Okay.
we'll do a deception to try and play along with your thing.
Mhm.
There you go, 25.
Yeah, I'm convinced that he believes me. It's like, you know, just I'll talk to you later.
Mhm.
And then I mentally tell King Stavros, that was a falsehood. It was just a plan, to catch the guy. I'm not actually going to do any attacking unless they're actually there.
Yeah,
I just imagine him looking at me and just like,
he doesn't
I
even
can't-
look, he turns around.
it's like,
Sorry about that delay, Keelan.
yeah,
What's the
sorry.
problem?
We're looking for a traitor.
Yes.
Yes, I've heard we have one.
So, first thing we want to ask that we've asked all the others, who do you think might be involved? Or who do you suspect yourself?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does.
Why does my opinion matter?
Well, you're one of the leaders of the island. You have an important position, and you know and speak to a lot and are constantly watching. So yes, your opinion matters.
Plus, you know these guys better than we do. So,
Well, Tyrone is a pompous asshole, and Tad is a freak.
that tracks with what we found out so far.
Probably one of them did it. Doesn't really matter,
Why not?
because we
That's-
deserve what happens here.
Why?
That's a bit nihilistic.
We're all criminals, murderers, rioters, whatever the fuck. Well, we didn't end up here because we were innocent.
Well, some people
there was just protocol, and Queen Vala is trying to save our lives by putting us here on the island. But instead, like King Augustus said, we should have all been hanged, decapitated. That's what we deserve. Now I can see
some of
the
the
Titans coming up here and doing justice to us, rectifying the mistake that the goddess made.
Okay, that's a wow. That's
Wow.
that's an opinion.
I mean,
You do realize they
we're
are.
all horrible people here.
Yeah, but
I mean,
what about the
some of them are
children?
just political.
They were
Right?
born
Yeah.
here, but they were born here,
So they're innocents.
raised by horrible people. How do you think horrible people come to existence? Do you think a little baby is born and thinks, "Oh no, today I'm going to become horrible"? No.
Well, if their name is
It is indoctrinated by their parents.
well, I mean, if the baby's name is Stewie, then yes. But no, other babies, no. But anyway, the thing is, political prisoners, or you do know Augustus is a pompous ass who doesn't like anyone who is actually good at anything around him because he's an incompetent.
I've never met
So
him.
he actually,
I've seen the king in some of my gladiator battles.
yeah, and he puts people here who might possibly be a risk to him, or he thinks that are a risk. They aren't necessarily criminals.
Proffering rebellion against the crown is a crime.
Who proffered rebellion against the crown?
maybe some of these people.
No, what I'm saying is, so you're saying that if Augustus puts you here, he's right. He couldn't make a mistake, or he wouldn't just put somebody here to get them out the way. That's what you're actually
I
believing.
don't know the king well enough to judge that. But he did he is married to the goddess of wisdom.
Mhm.
Yes, and
He should be somewhat insightful.
no, that is not. That is not. Oh,
He doesn't
okay, at
listen
this
to
point,
us, but
yeah. At this point,
You're
it's like,
talking about someone you're talking about someone with someone that has no idea who that person actually is.
but weren't you just saying that it was the goddess of wisdom who saved your life
Yeah,
to bring you
yeah,
here, and it was
here.
Augustus that wanted you to be hanged? So
Those two ideas don't mesh.
Yeah. That is true. Yes, you're right on that.
how long have you been
Goddess.
here?
4 years?
What? Would you mind telling us what your crime was?
I murdered my brother.
Okay. Why?
We were both in love with the same woman. And the woman chose him. And I got angry, and in a fit of rage, I accidentally pushed him off of the wall. Broke his neck, dead.
But you didn't
Only
mean to kill him.
that doesn't matter. He's dead anyway.
Well, yes.
Only the most disgusting creature that ever exists kills their family.
It happens. Accidents happen.
And someone that gets the same punishment as me, my punishment is to keep living with the knowledge of what I did. And someone that gets the same punishment as me, sit on this island, has done something just as terrible and also deserves death.
Well, what about redemption? Why couldn't they work toward that?
There is a fine line where redemption is not possible.
Okay.
The dead cannot be brought back.
So wait. So you're basically saying you're judge, jury, and executioner. If you can't be redeemed, they can't be redeemed.
That is my opinion, yes.
Wow, you are.
Although I am not the executioner, nor the judge. That is just my opinion.
Okay. Oh, so you're the jury. Okay, I gotcha. All right. I believe we've learned enough. Did you have any more questions, Everine? Before we go.
Let's see. Well, you kind of seem pretty nihilistic, so I doubt you've been paying much attention to the movements of others. But have you seen anyone, like, sneaking off middle of the night type deal?
I've seen someone walking around the palace and looking through the windows.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Todd.
He nods.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
definitely see that. You know, if you had been born to another race, you definitely would have been a siren. My God!
Hey.
And every day would have been a bad day. Come on, you're a little nihilistic.
I'm
On your
not
bad days.
nihilistic. It's just so pointless.
Ah!
Okay, well, inspiration, Everine.
Yeah, the moment she said that, it was just like. I'm not nihilistic, it's just all pointless. You actually get a laugh out of Xenon from that. It's like, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Yeah. Let's go to the.
We need to talk to the king, and we need to talk to the king somewhere that is out of the line of sight of people.
Or I could just tell the king.
Actually, yeah, you giving him the information through mind nonsense might be best.
I will give the king the information through my nonsense, and then I will start like getting my people together and moving out towards the place that we're setting up the ambush. At least it looks like we're going that way. Then we double back. Wait, to the place where we're supposed to go. Oh, and by the way,
is also going to what he's basically going to do is he's going to do from his tower. He's going to sneak off to try and help you at your point, but make it think that he makes everyone think that he's still at his tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone still thinks he's at his tower. Everyone in the village thinks he's at his tower. He's coming with you guys to help.
How did he do that?
Yeah. You got skills, dude.
Thank you.
I'm thoroughly impressed. I mean, I have magic that could do that, but it's pretty.
Starting to see why the
I'm gonna say this. I am very good at deceiving people.
I've noticed. Wait, what? You're good at deceiving people.
Yes. That is my general talent.
You haven't deceived us about anything, have you?
Sorry?
Nothing.
What actually got you exiled here? If you don't mind me asking.
Well,
Oh, good lord.
I used to be a noble in Mithros.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do? Sleep with the queen?
No, definitely not. When the election came for who was going to be the new king, I tried. It was between my father, who is also named Stravos. My name is Stravos Phobos, by the way.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting.
Wait. Are there any other Phoboses?
Not that I know of. My father died here on this island as well. But it was the election was between King Augustus and my father, Stravos Phobos. I'm Stravos Phobos Jr. And I tried to help my father win the election, as I hosted a large party for a large amount of Augustus supporters, and and that was the day before the vote, and I made them all. I added a little special thing at the drink, and made them very, very drunk, hoping that they would miss the vote. So my father could win.
You're devious.
I mean, it's kind of brilliant, but go on.
Now, turned out that that went that part of the plan did work. Only King Augustus was working with Leferia at the time, and she invaded at the same time, outplayed me, and she invaded the dreams of all the nobles that would have voted for my father. And she showed them what I did. Now, my father took responsibility for that and was, after King Augustus won the vote, even though Queen Valus tried to rectify that, publicly executed for treason against the crown. And Queen Valus, on a behalf of a limited veto that she had, she lowered my sentence from death to an eternity on this island cursed.
Okay.
Knowledge that my mistake killed my father.
Oh.
Well, one, they were going to cheat anyway. Let's be honest.
That was the same thing that I was thinking, so I tried to out-cheat them.
Yeah.
If you know your enemy is not going to play fair, there's not really a reason to play fair in these sorts of things.
I have come to believe the same thing. Oh, by the way, when I introduced myself, I only said my name was Xenon. My name is Xenon Fabulae Phobos.
He turns around and looks.
Yes, I'm your great uncle or cousin or some shit.
It's true. Dude's old.
Hey, cousin.
Hey, cousin.
Oh, Iris is your other cousin. We adopted her.
He nods.
So, one, we're getting you the fuck off of here. And two, I'm going to personally garrote the king's consort. She knew they were other Phoboses. That I wasn't just the only one.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to.
The lucky thing is that the one that has a better claim on the money
is here.
Is here.
Yeah.
But so I'm guessing she thought there were other Phobos who could come forward, though.
Yeah.
So
I mentioned that the king ran against a Phobos.
Phobos, yeah. The king and her both neglected to mention this.
Yes. Anyway. I hope we can save your island.
I hope so too.
Okay. Yeah. So I basically bring him up to speed while we're waiting. In ambush, I bring him up to speed about what happened with the deity and Augustus and the family fortune, and the fact that I believe we were being manipulated into using up the family fortune for some offshoot cousin to come and claim it. That's why I was asking if there were any more Phoboses. So yeah, I bring him up to speed on all of that. So there's not a wife or anything, was there? Stravos. Stravos.
No. I'm my father's only son. His brother died during an Arisian war, And as far as I knew, I was the only Phobos left.
Yeah, and you didn't know about the money either.
No, I knew about the money.
Oh. Guys
I
didn't
couldn't
touch it?
I couldn't reach it. It was my father's money. I
Oh,
couldn't reach
okay.
it from here.
That's true.
Well, no, I meant before you got.
Well, we
Yeah.
have to save the money somewhere.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
Bank is the safest place to put it.
I've spent a little tiny bit, and I'm probably going to spend more. But yeah, I've spent some money.
If you could
No
not
worries.
make your claim until we've paid that back.
Well, I don't think he's going to claim because we're going to be spending money on him too now.
No, I could just, well, if we ever go to that bank, I could just say that you had my permission to spend that money, but then it's now my money, and then I'll give you some.
But we have just and Xenon says this with a smile. But we have just found out that you have just told us that you're very deceptive. Maybe you're lying.
That is truly a possibility.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Now I'm.
As he laughs,
like,
he pats you on the shoulder
It's like,
with a big
oh,
laugh.
shit.
That is truly a possibility.
It's
I
like,
See, you can't. I don't know what your passive insight is, but
no, it's not good. Yeah, passive insight. It's just like I have a feeling I'm going to believe every fucking thing you say. Shit. I'm pretty sure Bercy is laughing her ass off. Also looking Stavros up and down because just the thing for Phobos is. Yeah, she's looking him up and down. She's like dead eye him. She is definitely like, Bercy, what you doing?
So where are we taking
no.
up
What
position?
Versi is only interested in you, but what you notice in a moment, Iris is really impressed by his body.
Oh. Girls got good taste.
Yeah.
And they're not actually related, so well, yeah. There's a lot of people interested in this body, actually.
Now, Nora was also interested in the body.
Yeah. Us Phoboses are an attractive lot. we are rather charming. If you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
As time goes by for a little while, what happens is that Anora is on the beach. Poseidon is underneath the water, waiting for the boat to come to land.
Yeah, because sea dragon,
yes.
and they can't fight him under the water as he's tearing out the hull.
Yeah.
Well,
Why didn't we make that plan at first?
The Dragon ship is like a bit problematic, but they also have smaller boats that they have to use to get on land.
Yeah.
Which are a good target.
Oh, I thought she was destroying the going to destroy the Geigen ship.
As the Geigen ship approaches, you see that like the small sloops are like being lowered as people go on those smaller ships and go towards your beach as you are all hiding.
I will whisper to everybody: don't kill. What's his name? The best punishment for him is to have to live.
Yeah.
As you see the boats approach and some of them start going closer, what Poseidon does is that he starts attacking the furthest one away as he like breaks the boat and then drags the Geigens and orcs underwater, then goes towards the next one. And at the start they don't notice it yet, but at some point like they start noticing it, and the ships start very desperately with full force trying to get to the beach because they think there's a sea monster there. Like,
oh shit!
That is still a thing. Like, Sidon doesn't control every single sea monster.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There are quite a few Kraken out there that.
Yeah, there's a Kraken out there that is. You can even roll a Kraken out there that is dangerous for everyone.
Oh, you want
Krakens
me to roll
don't
a
got
what?
no masters.
Krakens have no masters, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
You
do
want me to
not.
roll a what?
No, you don't have to roll. My bad.
Uh,
You
Yeah.
just
I
you know
I just
about the
know.
Kraken, like the Kraken has no master.
Yeah.
That's his
So
name. The
they're
Kraken.
like ah. Or there's also the Leviathan and the and all sorts of other monsters in the sea that are not obedient to Sidon.
Yeah.
Sidon is just in charge of the storm. There are creatures that can avoid the storm, challenge the storm.
There are so
Mhm.
many sea monsters just
Yeah.
slowly seeping in through the plane of water.
Yeah. And like only a few of the ships manage to get on land. And
Yeah.
I'll put them on land now. This means that Poseidon is not in this combat. He's just taking care of the ones that did not reach the land.
Oh no,
He's making
that's
sure
perfect.
there are no reinforcements.
Yeah.
But while this is all going on, and we're talking about the Kraken and all that kind of stuff, Xenon would say, "Well, I know that the worst of the lot, the worst of the worst, is Sigmund, the sea monster."
Yeah. Sigmund, the sea monster.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of him.
Oh, yes, a terrible, terrible,
Mhm.
terrible Saturday morning show from the 1970s, as when I was a kid. Sigmund the sea monster. I thought you two would get that reference, but
No.
Sigmund the sea monster.
I am going to, as they're approaching before they land,
I haven't put draw yet on that.
yeah, I want to cast Aid on Xenon, Honora, and Folian. No, on I'll cast it on King Stravos. So Xenon, Honora, and Stravos.
While we were waiting, how long was it? Could I've had a short rest?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I'm going to put in the eight the correct way.
Yeah, plus how many points? For 8?
Plus 5 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah. Not temporary.
No,
they're
no,
not temporary.
I did the plus. I did the plus 5. I'm just. Oh yeah, I'm back to full.
Yeah.
Pretty much. 9 and 7 is 16. Plus 6 is 22. 22. I'm 1 away from full hit points. Sigmund the sea monster. Oh, I have to roll initiative, don't I?
Oh, where's the turn tracker?
Oh,
Where is what's his name? We thought he was coming out here to meet.
Hmm.
No, he's not here.
Yeah, we noticed that part.
Yep.
Well, maybe we can take care of his buddies before he gets here. I say rolling a 6 for my initiative.
Well, no, actually, that means he's already been here, because we set this trap. So somehow he communicated this to them.
Right.
Initiative. Where is that on my sheet? Oh, you're rolling for each individual orc. Oh crap. Well, actually, if you did the initiative for that whole group, that they would kill us.
Yeah.
That is why I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, some DMs don't seem to understand this, or they understand this too well.
You gotta break them down
I know.
into small enough groups.
I would roll 20. If I DM in real life, I do put them in group. But then I always do an amount of enemies that, as in a group, would not like instantly TPK them unless every dice is a natural 20 or something.
Yeah. Like 3 or 4. And yeah.
Whereas
Also, like with roll 20, it has the luxury of separate health bars. In real life D&D, like, no, I'm not gonna do that with like.
Yeah.
I did the ending of the last encounter in Rise of Tiamat. It's an absolute logistical nightmare. Like, all the players were like, the thing that they were most impressed about was having that I could take care of all those wizard spell slots and tracking so well. And I took like 2 days to prepare it, that encounter, just from a logistical standpoint.
Yeah. Oh,
Like the
I
actual,
can imagine.
yeah, the idea of the encounter is easy. The actual logistics behind it is hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, there's an old saying actually. Smart people talk tactics. Brilliant people talk logistics. Logistics are hard, and that's where the Russians are fucking up. They thought they had the tactics, but the logistics is what's messing them up.
Would be a perfect time for my chakram technique.
Then do it.
Stratos is first. She rolled really bad on her initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I am attuned to the freaking glass staff.
I mean the Staff of Defense.
Staff of Defense, yes.
Alright.
And I've had days to do that. I almost forgot that I had it.
King Stravos will use his ability, Clever of the Gods, as he says, Captain Stannis! It seems that your mole is a double spy! As Stannis looks a bit confused. That's going against Stannis' insight, which is a failure. Until Stravos' next turn, everyone has advantage on Stannis.
Yeah.
That is his bonus action. Because he is an Odyssean rogue, which gives you the ability to fool someone once per turn, and then everyone has advantage on them.
Oh my god!
We need this dude in our team.
You have the ability.
Iris and my cousins are my family is the most badass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Alright, so he will do a shot at advantage on him with his short bow, and he will sharpshooter. He crits for a 23, which is I have to do math. 43, 49, 54 damage in his one attack.
That is insane.
That was his turn. Then it is an orc's turn.
Oh, no, don't worry about insane.
3, 4, 5, 6. Bonus action. That. And we'll attempt to attack Honora. Fails. Then it is a guy. Gets up to here. And we'll throw. Let's see. Can throw 2 javelins. We'll throw one at a. No, we'll throw. What is the range? Here. We'll throw one at Honora. Misses. And then throws one at Foley. 16. Which will hit him. Can you do the deduction of the damage, Monkey?
On Folian?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I can do that. I just need to not be using
The arrow thing.
yeah. 12
Somehow
damage.
my hit points haven't changed, but I know I put them to 99.
I can see them as 99.
They look 77 to me.
Iris, her turn.
Oh, poor Folan having to go up my terrible initiative.
I'm
Dude,
going to.
I have good initiative.
I'm going to look at a complicated spell that she has real quick to read the text because I can maybe do something really evil with it.
Okay.
No, please do, because I'm about to do something super evil.
Control water.
Oh
Ooh.
shit! That is a great spell.
And there's lots of water right behind them.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. That is true.
She can do tidal waves, all kinds of stuff.
Let's see.
I'm hoping the orcs don't spread out too much because they were in the perfect formation for my chakram technique.
The orcs spread out? No, they didn't. Wait, how did they spread?
I'm worried that they will by the time my turn comes around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's
'Cause-
see. Part 1.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot the plus to my current hit points, so that's 4.
Most of her ability, I'm still going to use it, but most of the abilities do not work on this. So she's going to cast Control Water, her first 4th level spell that she's going to use. I've read it real quick through, and she is going to use the ability Flood,
Oh.
which gives it, as you see, the water rise up here to 20 feet high and go towards all the orcs and all the Gigants. There's a 25% chance that they all fall prone. Now, I technically have to roll it separately, but I'm just going to do it once.
Wait, they can all fall prone?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're about to die.
If I will roll a d4, and Tariq, you can tell me which number I have to roll for them to all fall prone.
2. Wait. Even the odds are just...
Tell me one number out of a d4. If I roll that number, then they all are prone on the ground. If it's not that number,
2.
all of them are still standing.
2.
Alright. 3. All of them are standing.
Like, I mean, it was... I only had a 1 in 4 shot,
Yeah,
so...
25% chance.
Yeah, but it was completely random, so... but
Xenon,
that would
your
have...
turn.
Yeah, okay.
They're all
Bad
wet.
bad things are about to happen to them. Xenon comes out. It's like, you know, we eat Gigans for lunch around here. And we like them cold. Versi will appear right here. Or right here. It doesn't really matter. Because Code of Cold. Maximized!
Let's see. I'd say you'd have, if you appear here, you could hit all of them.
Oh shit!
Hey.
Yeah, it's consistent for code is huge. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're here, you can hit all of them.
Then yes.
Alright.
There's no other answer than yes.
Alright, what is the maximum damage of a Cone of Cold?
Hold on, let me find that out. Cone of Code. It's on my spell sheet, or it should be. Oh, here it is. 8d8. So 8 times 8 is
72? No. Just gonna be lazy and take the calculator.
Yeah.
$64 damage. That kills all the orcs. I'm gonna see what happens to the Gigants.
Like, even if they made their save, it would have killed all the orcs.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have nothing to do when my turn comes.
I wish them being wet would have helped with the cone of code, but it's. I just
They already
imagine.
maximize the damage, so yeah.
Yeah.
No. What I'm saying is, like, I imagine that a lot of the ones who are frozen are like have like little droplets and icicles hanging off of them because of all the water.
Yeah. Either that or they're just frozen in a giant ice cube.
Yeah.
Alright, now the constitution saves for the Gigans, because they can't survive this. This one made it, so that comes...
Wait 1 second. 1 second. Okay, no, it doesn't affect that. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, that becomes then 32 damage.
Okay.
And the next one... filled it, so full damage. And the one after that... makes it again, 32. And the last of the normal guy... makes it again. That orc is also supposed to be dead. And now delete. Failed it, so it takes the full down. So all the Gigans survived it, but all of them seem very wounded, as they are either red, orange, or yellow. But every single orc is dead.
That's a successful turn, I think.
Anything
yeah.
else you'd like to do?
It's like, yeah. No. This is. Yeah, that was plenty.
Alright. I'll go through a couple of dead orcs. Anora's turn.
Wait, I have my reaction back, right?
Nope.
What do you mean, no? My reaction.
You get your reaction back at the start of the turn. And you use the magic capacity, the magical scepter during your turn, and that costs you your reaction.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
And of course, like, not that the Gigans can actually cast spells, but if someone casts a damage spell on you, you would now get double damage until your turn starts again.
Yes.
Well, Anora is going to use King Stravos' ability, who has a very confused Captain Stasis, and will attack with a Mercara. Hits, and hits for a total of 21 damage.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
Yeah, boy. Wait, is her Mercara a +1? I thought she had a +1.
Yeah.
Okay, because it doesn't say +1 on.
It is a +1.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot. I have.
That is his turn. Who will attempt to grapple Anora, which fails with a 22. Then he will try and attack her with his Jaken short sword. See how many attacks? That's a lot of attacks. Misses. 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 And misses. As she blocks them all with her shield. Chun, 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 chun. That was his turn.
Wow.
Normal Gigan's turn. We'll run up towards here. And so, let's see. 1-2 is Anora, 3-4 is Xenon. Goes for Anora with javelin throwing. Misses. Hits with a crit. Doing 21 damage on Anora.
It seems like they almost have to hit with a crit to hit her at this point.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but the chances are high. Another guy. This one is very wounded. This one will run to here towards and try and grapple her. Fails, then tries to spear attack her. Fails. Fails again. Everine, your turn.
My turn. Okay. Bonus action. I will use the Blessing of the Gods thing. So me and Folian have the blessed effect. Without needing concentration, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Then I am going to.
And remember, it's not your bonus action, it's Folian's bonus action.
Really?
Yeah. Because Folian
Okay.
still has like action, bonus action turn, everything.
Interesting. That's cool. In that case. What do I want? You know what? I'm just going to make the 3 attacks. I'm going to throw a chakram at the captain.
Alright. With advantage because of Stravos' trick.
Aha.
27 will hit.
For 5 slashing damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, I want to bounce it off of Anora's shield and like just under his chin. Yeah. And then I will throw one at the other one in melee with her.
Alright. That one is normal. 23 will hit.
For 5 slashing damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, let's see. Oh, I want to throw it so it bounces off like the end of his own spear into his face and then back.
You take your chakram, you throw it at Anora, it bounces off of her shield, decapitates the captain, flies back to you, then you do a quick thrill, fly it toward, and then it bounces back towards on the spear tip, on his head.
Then bonus action, I will throw a chakram at this guy who's closest to me.
21
Yeah.
hits.
Yes. For another 5 damage. Oh. Why is that wrong? That's not even rolling a d6. That's just doing 1 damage. Okay. Okay, I fixed it. I don't know why that got broke.
2 enemies with 5 damage, so it's not the end
Yeah.
of the world.
Yeah, I'm happy to stick with that 5.
And you thought you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah. Then let's see. Folian is going to, with his actual action, charge that centaur.
The Geigen. He's charging the Geigen.
Yes, the centaur is charging the Geigen. So that's 16.
That'll hit.
Cool. So that'll also do an extra 6d6 damage because of the charge effect. Yeah, good. So an extra 30 damage from attack number 1. Attack number 2. 13. Attack 3 is 30 to hit, so I'm assuming that hits.
That'll kill him.
Okay. I actually need to figure out. So he's moved 25. He's got 50 feet. So. Oh, he can't quite get into range. Okay, you know what? He's going to run back
Alright.
a bit, and then Clinky is gonna fly forward and fire some feathers at this dude
Alright.
for an 18 for 6
Alright.
damage.
Yes.
We got so many guys going in one turn.
Mm-hmm.
Then Clinky will fly back, and that is my go.
That is this the Geigen's turn. Let's
Yeah.
see what it'll do. It'll actually rechain one.
This was a lot quicker than what I thought it would be.
Yes.
Oh, Cone of Cold helps a lot.
Yes.
Minora is the only one within melee of him for walking, so he runs towards that, tries to grab. Fails. Spear fail. Spear hits
Oh.
for 12 damage. Alright. King's travels his turn. Who will use his Clever of the Gods again as a bonus action on the higher Geigen here, who's less injured than the lower Geigen. And he says, "You know, we have the exact same trap for the other ship. That's how I play with traders. Double information." Ah, that's a bad one.
I mean, he's still
He's still tricked.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's still good.
So yeah, same thing. Sneak attack, sharpshooter on the same Geigen. 22 will hit for 31 damage.
Ooh.
And then the Geigen is dead. Then Iris her turn.
Not sure if we're gonna make it to my turn.
Iris will do a Sacred Flame on that very injured Geigen. Which he fails and he dies from her Sacred Flame.
Oh, okay.
That's her turn. Xenon, your turn. There is only one Geigen left.
Yeah, so this is gonna be cool. 1 second. Let me get to Xenon. Y'all keep changing my plans, like I don't have enough time to react. Okay, so yeah, this'll work. Do. All right. Okie dokie. So Xenon pulls out a scroll, and Versi appears here, and with her hands out, and of course she looks like water herself. And Xenon looks at the scroll, and you see the words coming off of the scroll as he speaks them. And Ice Knife at 2nd level.
Alright.
Ice Knife. Wait, it didn't ask me. Add a d6. I'm going to add a
May I
d6.
ask why D6
It's at 2nd level.
Oh no, more like at the 2-hit. The 13 misses.
Oh. Don't I have advantage like everybody else?
No, that was this one.
Yeah.
That was already killed before it was your turn.
Oh, that makes me sad. But Xenon will back the fuck up. That is my turn.
Then it is Anora's turn. She will attack the guy again. Hitting once with 7 damage. Then a bunch of Geigans that are dead. Everine, your turn.
Oh, damn. I think actually getting another turn. Okay.
Only because I missed with the ice knife.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw chakrams at him. First one, 16
That'll hit.
for 8 slashing damage.
Oh, I screwed up. It was supposed to be level
Second
3.
one for 22 hits for 10 slashing damage. And the last one hits for 16 again for 5 slashing damage.
As he is dead on the ground.
Yeah. Each one cuts off a different arm.
Now we'll roll a D100 and to see how much damage they could have done on Poseidon in that combat, as Poseidon just finished off the remaining other boats that didn't get to land. They only did 24 damage on him.
Beast.
Their ship must be kind of empty at this point.
Yeah, and like the other one group made the decision to go to land. The other group that Poseidon took down made the decision to go back to the main ship.
Yeah.
So should we attack the main ship?
You see, as Poseidon is already doing it.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go help.
As he takes 88 damage and succeeds as he stands on the ship.
Damn.
As you see as you arrive, Xenon, he's already freeing the prisoners as he's breaking change.
Damn.
It's like, damn, damn, man, that's pretty good.
Although he does look pretty injured now.
It's like, you could have waited. I would have, like, I'm literally.
I could not tolerate the sight of people being enslaved against their will.
Well,
Yeah.
you've gotten rid of one of their ships, which is insane.
As Travel comes up and goes towards the head of Captain Status, and I'm gonna try and make sure that we can get rid of the other ship without bloodshed. As he takes out he pulls out a short sword and starts cutting off the head of the Geigen.
Xenon will start looking to see if these idiots have anything valuable, and then start putting silver on the orc's eyes.
I am going to slowly approach Poseidon. Okay, I know you scare me, but you are a valued member of this team. Please don't go getting yourself killed. And I cast Cure Wounds on him.
You cast Cure Wounds by, like, hugging him.
No, I lay my hands on him, but I'm just kind of...
That'd be hilarious, though.
Poseidon has a big smile. Thank you very much.
Again, sorry about my feelings. I'm working on them. I know it's a pain and pretty sad.
I'm amazed that Poseidon didn't just, like, back up, because he's still a little afraid of you from the last time.
No, that's just your headcanon.
That is my headcanon, yes. And my headcanon is canon.
Sorry.
They
probably could have healed you more.
They don't seem to have anything of value on them themselves. Although there is some value on the ship. About 3,000 gold worth of value.
Ooh. That will be all spent on spells.
Yeah.
Most of it. Because other people have to get gold too.
Anora! Yes? Poseidon, I have a request of you. I would like to ride the. I would like to ride Poseidon above the other ship, as he holds the head of the captain.
Well, Poseidon's kind of hurt. Why don't we do this? And I snap my fingers, and the spirit dragon, in all its glory. It's like, that'll be a little scarier, don't you think?
Certainly. I didn't know you guys had a second dragon.
Sort of.
I'm the last dragonlord. I can do shit.
Let's do it quickly then.
Alright. I ride with him because otherwise it would disappear.
As you are like above the as you fly, as Stravel says, make one dive that they can try do an attempt to throw some javelins at us, but don't make it too dangerous, just to get their attention.
I will do so.
So yeah, they what happens as you do that is that they'll throw a bunch of javelins at the spirit dragon with disadvantage, just to attempt it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the AC of the spirit dragon is, but they throw three javelin.
Alright.
So I don't know if a 15 would hit.
I don't think so, but let me check. But it wouldn't hit because I do something if I see something about to hit. 1 second. Let me double check on the spirit dragon. I didn't think we would need to actually have his stats right now. But that is a good thing. It is.
I assume the 9s are definitely a miss, but
His AC is 19.
so yeah, that's a miss. As Strava stands up at the there on the spirit dragon and shouts, "Gigants, we have taken down your partner in this mission. You now have a choice and a chance. Leave this place alive and make an oath that you will never attack us again.
I whisper and
or
give back
face
the
this faced." As he throws the head right back at them.
and it's like, and give back to women and children.
Yes. Release the prisoners.
There are no prisoners on this boat. Those were all near the boat.
Oh, okay. We didn't know. We assumed that they were
So the other
equally.
one, as you look at this one is a bit smaller.
Ah, okay.
As he will do his deception.
You would think that would be more intimidation.
He's partly lying.
Oh. I mean, we could fuck him up. But Poseidon's too hurt right now.
Yeah.
He nods. It is better to avoid a battle and make sure there is peace.
Yep.
That gives other Gigans a reason to hate us even more if we kill them, all of them.
Oh, believe me, they can't hate me.
They have if we kill these, then others have a reason to return. If these make an oath of peace, they will never return. You see the ship you see the leaders of the ship talking with each other, and they lower their flag of Sidon and hire a white flag, and you see the ship trying to sail away.
Give us the oath first!
As you hear a shout, "We swear by the power of the Furies that we will never take arms against the Island of Exiles ever again!"
Fuck the Furies! And, it's like, okay, let's go back.
Back home.
That was awesome. Yeah, and we need to talk to a certain nihilist.
As you return to the village.
Oh, it's okay.
Everyone, Xenon and Straphos arrived last, and the rest was already there. As the entire village gathers, seeing Straphos and Xenos land.
Well, we got good news and we've got good news. We've destroyed one ship. As you see, we've rescued all the women and children, and the other ship has made an oath never ever to come back. Now, as for the traitor, I'll leave that in the hands of my incredibly handsome cousin.
Yes, my people of the Island of Exiles. We have been betrayed by one of our own. Yes, many of us are criminals and have done bad things, but we have made it work here. A society, thriving, a community, we help each other. And there has been one person. He walks circles around the group that has betrayed us. He thinks we do not deserve life, even though we try to redeem our crimes here, try to function. Some of us are maybe a bit odd or perverted. He holds his hand. He puts his hands on Todd's shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Todd automatically just puts his hands in front of his crotch.
Others disagree with us a bit and are arrogant. As he walks over to Tyrone and puts a hand on his shoulder. Others ploy and manipulate to get what they want. Puts his hand on Idlia. But one of you here told us that we all deserve death and has sold us out to the Gigans for resources on this island that could have saved us, could have changed this island. I as king declared that we were independent of Mithros, for Mithros did not want to help us. The other dragonlords just wanted to come here and fuck us over. King Augustus was not really nice to us, but these dragonlords, the Queen's dragonlords, have helped us. And they have gone on a research for me to find this cutthroat, this nihilistic monster. Someone that thought all of us deserved our fates, and that did not believe in second chances. As he walks next to... And I can smell traitors where they stand. It is disgusting. As he nods, and quickly a couple of the guards overpower Keelan, that just wanted to make a strike move real quick to try and spear Stravos in the neck as they overpower him.
I was hoping he would try it.
Yeah.
Good. No, never mind. I guess he missed.
Yeah.
It's just the other way. Stravos already expected it and countered it beforehand. Keelan, your worst punishment for you is that you would live on this island with us. We're going to top that a bit. There's the other island, further on a little bit ahead. It's impossible to swim from there to here. You'll spend it there without us. Without weapons. And we'll come by once in a while to bring you some fish to live off. Good luck. No! As he gets dragged on away. You all deserve to die! I will not spend my last working lives all there alone!
Wait. Oh my god, Yeah, judge, jury, and executioner, like I said. Take him away, Daniel.
I have a request of you. For our ships with the Lord of Storms, the distance would be a bit dangerous, but I've seen your ship from afar. Would be an easy drop-off for you.
Sure.
Interesting.
It wouldn't take 3 days to get there, right?
No. More
Yeah.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
For the
yeah, that's
Ultras.
fine.
Yeah.
For the Ultras.
No matter what the distance, 3 days.
No.
We're only going afoot.
3 days.
3 days.
No, that is more like when it goes anti-storm mode.
Yeah, I got you.
Now, you guys wanted to talk to me about prophecy.
Yes.
Yeah, Percy wants to talk to you. Oh, go ahead.
Well,
Everett.
there is also a potential point of redemption for some of your people, in that the Queen is building an army independent of the King. Goddess of wisdom.
To protect Mitros.
And she is in desperate need of more troops.
We will... yes.
To any who wish it for themselves. Obviously, not everybody wishes to be a soldier.
I have 2 conditions on my help.
Right.
And I hope they are not very... too... frond. Maybe it's only just 1 condition. I want... after this entire Titan thing is done, I want the city of Mithros to acknowledge openly that the Island of Exiles is an independent state and not adjured to them.
Well, we can ask the Queen to do that.
I have maybe something different in mind. If you promise as dragonlords that you will acknowledge its independence.
I'm okay with that.
Irish, we have sending, right?
Yes?
Could you send to the Queen and ask her if that's okay? Because we technically are her Dragon Lord, so it's her decision.
Iris nods and casts sending. She waits a little while. The Queen approves of this. If aid comes from the Island of Exiles, and you, King Stravos, help the Dragon Lords on their quests, the Queen will personally acknowledge, and even now already acknowledge, that the Island of Exiles is an independent state different from Mithros.
It's Australia.
Yeah, this is literally Australia, but I can't do an Australian accent.
You're like Mike.
Yeah, I can't keep it. Yeah, I can do like 2 sentences, but else
Yeah, me too.
Stravos would have had a Australian accent if I could.
Yeah.
Good night, cousin. How you doing? I can't even do it for more than a couple of seconds.
Yeah, there you got it.
Well, I have a condition. What was your other condition? There was 1. What was the other condition?
That was all.
Okay, so Xenon will menacingly come up to Stravos. I have a condition for your conditions.
What would that be? Oh, sorry, that is DM fault. The second condition is that everyone would be abjugated from the crimes that they committed to getting on the island.
Well, again, I'm thinking that the Queen will probably say yes to that. Since you're an independent nation, you could do that yourself. But sure, I will.
Mostly the main reason why I want this is because many of us here still have family members in Mithros, and some of us would like to visit them.
Yes.
And as
Okay.
long as
What?
we are exiled criminals, we cannot do that without facing death.
I will say yes this on the condition that you accept my condition.
I would like to know what the condition is.
You have to be the flower boy at me and Versy's wedding.
He was that explaining.
You drive a hard bargain, but I accept this.
Because you're our only relative, and only male relative, so you have to be the flower girl and the flower boy. Y'all were not expecting.
No.
Iris says, but I'm a relative to Versi.
Well, yeah, but you're going to be the maid of honor.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
You know, like a Quick Child is like laughing at it here. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Now let's get going.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to make Versy happy before, she gives you the talk. And, I hand him the book, and she starts giving him the talk about the prophecies.
Exact. People of the Island of Exiles, you've heard it. Fight and join Queen Valis, her war against the Titans, and you will earn redemption and independence. You can visit your families again, and remember this, you can save the world. But there is also another thing. I am leaving you now. And in a couple of months, there is a new vote. So that means a new king. And when I'm gone, I cannot decide for you anymore. So you need a new king. Choose wisely, choose well.
Choose off.
Do not choose a creep. Do not choose someone arrogant. He walks a circle again. Do not choose a manipulator. Choose with your heart for a leader that wants the best of you. Travels out. As he walks away he puts his the crown of the Island of Exiles is just like a wooden piece that you put on top of your head, and he puts his crown on the ground and walks away to the Ultros. As he loses his title as king.
Nice. You literally just like, don't vote for any of my lieutenants. They suck.
Well, it wasn't that bad. We didn't even find out what.
You didn't find out why she was bad.
Yeah.
So we asked Stavros.
Yeah. Apparently, she's a manipulator.
Well, yeah, we asked Stavros.
She always acts very nice to try and goad you into owing her, and then but I always helped you. I helped you, and I was voting for you at that. So you could do this itty little bitty thing for me, right? She does an impersonation of how she basically acts.
Oh, she's a mafia don. Okay.
Yeah. Hey.
She even used to be a supporter of King Augustus until King Augustus didn't need her anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling she didn't do anything actually wrong, besides, being a courtesan. Which, there's nothing wrong with courtesans. And if you remember correctly, Everine, a certain Medusa is a courtesan.
I'm sure she just didn't agree with Augustus on something, and it was like, but I am epic and awesome. Nah.
It's like, why don't you kiss me? Right? I was like, no.
Yes.
So, Island of Exiles, quest complete. As you have the 4th dragonlord also, or the 5th dragonlord. As also for Xenon, find 4 candidates to rebuild the Order of the Dragonlords. Quest complete.
Woo!
Oh, what did I get?
Nothing, just personal quest complete.
Oh, okay. Yes, and we have star metal.
Mm-hmm. 1 piece of star metal.
We only have one piece?
Yes.
Yes.
They had little chunks, but together that would be 1 large piece.
What can we make with star metal? Let's check.
Then we have to decide, where are we going next?
Yeah.
I thought it was Scorpion Island.
Yes. I think we were going to do Scorpion Island next.
Alright. As the ship leaves bay, you drop off Keelan at the Lonely Island. I will do
I take it he is not happy.
He's definitely not happy now. I have to scroll to the page. Where is it? We're almost done though.
Before we go, I would like to say to him, look, I know you think you deserve death for what happened between you and your brother. But do you really think your brother would hate you so much that he'd want you dead and to just suffer?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
And persuasion advantage. 21. Because I just get advantage whenever I'm using my voice.
You're right. He probably doesn't want that. He wanted me to redeem myself. But it is hard. I will stay on the island. See if I can find peace in loneliness.
I wish you the best.
As you travel to the constellation of the Centaur, which is here.
Oh, so that's what the boats look like. Is that what the warboats look like?
Not the Ultros, but yeah, it does look like how the warboats of the of the Gaigans look like. What the natives of the Island of Exiles people are trying right now, as a tip from Stravos, is they're like practicing the Gaigan ship, because Sidon doesn't have like supervision, so he just thinks it's a Gaigan ship sailing away, and so they can try and avoid the storms with it.
Nice. Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Oh, so they could have trade with Mitros now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad this guy's on our side. He's very talented.
Let's see, where is as you...
And handsome, but that's a family trait.
As you travel, you hear the voice of Estor again, talking about the constellation. These 2 groups of stars are sometimes called the Centaur and the Scorpion, after a very old tale. A centaur came across a scorpion, stung in a puddle of mud. The scorpion begged for help, but the centaur was afraid of getting stung, and so he taught it away and left her to die. A gust of wind blew a branch into the puddle, and a scorpion was able to scramble along it and escape. She then followed the centaur's hoofprints, seeking revenge on the selfish beast that had refused to help her. She found the centaur sleeping in a shady glen and stung him in the throat. As the lethal venom coursed through his veins, the centaur thrashed about until one of his hoofs landed on the scorpion, crushing her. If you hadn't sought revenge, we would both be alive, the centaur lamented with his dying breath. If you had helped me, I wouldn't have sought revenge, the scorpion replied.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where we'll end today's session.
Okay.